Fuck you.
Wow, you didn't get any of that on tape? Jesus Christ.
I actually don't know if I sent this message or not. When it comes to a break, I need a little bit of a longer break.
What?
Do you have a valid reason for the class?
To walk my dog because we started early. And
Do you want to do it now? Because I also need to feed my animals.
Oh, I can, sure.
All right,
Yeah, cool. I need to shit.
Let's do it. Now.
That's fine. I also gotta go to the bathroom.
Wow,
let's,
you're
Okay, I'm
Same
gonna
was my
just
dog.
pause the recording, I guess.
let's be back in.
Hell yeah.
Let's give it 10 to 15 minutes, however long.
Word.
Cookies.
10 to 15. All right.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
Jesus.
I'm only ever gonna have $1 million in my life, right?
Oh, sad.
Just
Imagine I gave you. You said you were worth $3 million.
Wow, this conversation is coming full circle.
Denny's
Oh,
digging
this-
this hole, dude.
Imagine
listen.
you. I was saying you were worth $3 million. You know,
So
basically what I said.
I want to like highlight this because I thought it was funny yesterday. We were playing Repo, and I died. Den saw this happening. Instead of grabbing my head, he ran to the ship. Right?
No.
His best friend.
No.
His best friend.
No.
His best friend took my head all the way back to the ship.
What she isn't telling you is she died. I grabbed her head. I ran with her head. I got attacked.
No, you
and her
didn't.
head got. I did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you did not.
I got
It's by
attacked,
it's
and
by
your
that
head
one
got
monster
thrown
only he
away.
can see. He got attacked by that one monster. Only
I don't
he
know,
can see.
Pastel.
Well,
Might be time to start reconsidering this marriage.
I was on 8. Too late. She's
Well,
locked
so there is one monster only he can see, but he doesn't. He just kidnaps you. He doesn't hurt you.
in. You also, even if you still can't see him.
I
Even
saw
if
his
you see his-
footprints.
Yeah,
I
you
saw
can see his
his
footprint.
footprints once. His fucking grippers were out.
His grippers are out.
Well,
They were walking past me when I was under the table, and I'm like, oh my god.
is everybody back?
I believe so.
That's where you're here.
But
Yeah.
no, I got
I've been
attacked,
Nick,
and your
I've been
head went
recording.
flying.
Oh, good.
No, I was talking about
And you could
grippers.
bring the evidence where I never said 6. Anyway.
I recorded
Oh, I didn't
this.
record that.
I have it in 4K, by the way. I did record our session.
Yeah, and I never said 6. Anyway.
Not you. No. I
oh.
mean Den.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're done.
Leaving
So,
my head
buddy.
behind.
You're
Yeah.
done, so
Yeah,
buddy.
so you will
This
see.
this just in. Ludmilla would like to initiate combat with Tarek. Let's roll some initiative real quick.
That's fine. Everybody's got Tarek's back, right?
Anyway,
Absolutely not.
Everyone
You're
turns
You're
to look
back
out
on
the
a Starish
storage
shit
windows.
list as of now. He's back on a Starish shit list as of last session.
Wait, why?
So is everybody else in the party?
No, I think Polaris is actually not.
Actually, yeah,
right now.
Polaris and Astera right now are kind of cool, actually.
I fed her a bat, dude,
Yeah,
to be
you
fair.
did.
and a fish.
Yeah, but she seems always upset every time you feed her stuff.
all
She's
right.
gonna try to like feed on human pretty soon.
Well,
Yeah.
let's get
Yep.
into
Can't wait
soothe
for Bort to like
sounds.
offer.
The soothe sounds of recapping last session. Take it away.
What's up, gang? Session 33. We opened up with the gang leaving the town of Barovia, not the valley, much to our dismay. We spent a lot of time debating what to do and where to go. That was honestly the majority of the session. Ultimately, though, we decided the next stop should be Krex. But upon Polaris's insistence, we did a pit stop at Greta's Grotto. While attempting to enter, we found the second Manticore that did exist. Fuck you guys. And we promptly beat the shit out of it. It was probably the easiest combat of the entire game so far. But once we got inside, Polaris introduced Galia to Charlotte. It was incredibly underwhelming. Galia then yapped about how it looks like the last fertilizer she used and ate to survive the winter.
Wait. What do you mean it's incredibly underwhelming to show a spider their hatchling? What do you mean by that? Who wrote that? I need to know.
Who wrote that? Don't worry about it.
You guys don't
Galia
have
said-
colored letters based on who writes what in the notes? You guys should do that, by the way.
It's probably Ezra. Ezra was all mad that we pit stopped.
Galia said that she's having issues with the hags and that they needed to move, but first they need us to take care of the Manticore. Great news, already done. We suggested they go take shelter in the basement of the church in Barovia, so that's where they scuttled their furry asses. I assume they're furry. They are furry because she uses a hairbrush. Anyway, with that settled, we got back on the road, but things got a little weird at the crossroads passing Ravenloft. We hit a wall of trees and a narrowing path, which should have been familiar, but wasn't. And then a faint glow led us to a large dinner table set up in a clearing, headed by Strahd Vodzerevich and his favorite wife, Ludmilla, for whom Pastel joins us to guest spot. We're sat down for brunch with the Count and his wife. He is TO'd that we did not come to the castle and continued on the crossroads instead. He explains we'll have brunch now and that we will be going back to the castle to hang out until dinner time. Everyone was given assigned seats and their favorite meal for brunch, which is actually a magical heroes feast, except Astera, who was given a live rabbit. In case it becomes relevant, everybody ate except for Polaris and Irina. Nothing too exciting happened at brunch. We learned that Ludmilla hated Valenta and is glad she's dead. Irina and Astera sat shaking and cowering from the devil himself as they were forced to sit on either side of him. Baltius and Tarek were low-key disrespectful and cringe, but Vort was just trying to figure out what fork to use. Polaris was also there. Ludmilla attempted to detect thoughts of the party, sans Astera and Baltius, and learned nothing, if I recall. At the end of brunch, Strahd told us we were free to do what we wanted in the castle, though we could not leave before dinner, which he promised would be delightful and would show him who each of us, quote, truly are. He then turned into a bat and flew away. So we ended the session, piled into the carriage to be escorted to the castle with Ludmilla. And Cyrus, the little freak.
Wow. Cyrus rides the cart. He doesn't ride in the back with the peasants, you know?
Well, no, he's driving it. But
Yeah,
Ludmilla, I think
you know.
it was he's up there, Ludmilla's with him, and then like we were taking up capacity in the carriage.
Very, very good. Go ahead and give yourself the inspiration or give
I
it to
already had it, so who doesn't? Polaris, right?
Polaris.
Yeah, take it.
Thank
'Cause,
you.
I think let me look at them.
Everybody has one.
I don't have one.
Yeah, we're at the. Wait, what?
Yeah, but
Dude,
your
yours.
recap
Yeah,
is
mine
next.
is, yeah.
I got
Yeah,
a
it's
whole
fine.
rotation before my next recap.
I
You
think I
definitely
wasted the last one.
I definitely wasted my last one.
Yeah.
So who
Everybody
is
wasted it.
who was the first person to open the door to the carriage? Who'd that want to be?
I mean, does no one else want to do it?
Go for it, Baltius.
All right. So Ludmilla is
Not when Nick says it like that.
is heading
Yeah. I'm like, Astera wouldn't have been anyways, but now she definitely isn't.
Damn, all of a
Ludmilla-
sudden, Tarek's like so far back.
I also remember asking last session, but I forgot what the answer is. It's fine if it's not the same. Did Ludmilla want to sit in the back with him, or did you want to ride in the front with Cyrus?
I wanted to sit with them. I still want to sit with them.
Okay,
I
so
think can she? Because I thought last time you said that there was not enough
I thought we
space.
established there wasn't enough room for all of us, and somebody had to sit.
Yeah, I
with
thought she was
Cyrus.
outside running.
I mean, she could also just tell one of us to go sit up front, and
That's true.
I don't think anybody can say no. But
yeah, it's the carriage sits 6 max in the back, so it's just enough for all of you.
Oh,
Maybe we can squeeze up.
someone can sit on Fort's lap.
aw.
No, wait, why doesn't Vort sit in one of our laps?
Because he has a tail.
Oh, really?
So we'd have to squeeze in.
Whose
Is
lap
that what
do you
you're
want to
saying?
sit in, Vort?
Well, no, I think he's saying either you or somebody has to sit with Cyrus instead of in the carriage.
Oh, well.
Yeah, later.
Who are you not interested in? Who are you kicking out to the front?
Well, Astera forgot to tell the party about this dinner, so
True.
Getting punished already for your actions.
Damn.
there goes shotgun.
All right, sorry. Who's sitting in the front?
Astera.
Alrighty, cool. Astera kicked into the front. So, Baltius, you open the
You're
door.
like,
Yeah,
look at
I-
Irina.
I'll just swing the doors open.
she gives you a "what the fuck do you want me to do" type look.
No, not expecting. More like a. Are you good?
Yeah, she seems fine now. Now, she is not excited about the prospect of going over there, but we'll get to that. So, Baltius is the first one to open the door into the back. Astera climbs up into the front. You could feel the heat from this horse blazing into you, and Cyrus gives you this really distant smile as he kind of like looks past you with his grin. But as you open the door, Baltius, there is a small parchment scroll tied on the inside handle of the carriage door. It's tied with a blood-red ribbon and sealed with the familiar wax sigil of Castle Ravenloft.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I'll open it.
Cool. So, written inside in Strahd's handwriting is, it is customary for a lord to provide safe escort and a gift to guests in his home. Please accept both with my sincerest compliments. Yeah, so that's all that's all it's written there. I'll paste it in the chat.
Is it Polaris that can forge stuff?
No, it's me.
Oh, you're in the back. You're in the front. Fuck.
Yep.
Is there a window? A window with the pass things to the front?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass it to Astera to look at.
Actually, Sammy, does your thing say handwriting specifically? Well, no, I did the handwriting before.
Yeah,
So,
you did it
yeah.
before. That was what you did with
Yeah.
what's his name?
Okay.
The son.
I guess I'm gonna study this for potential later use.
Yeah, it might not come up, but I feel like it might.
Yeah.
Okay. So you could just you can put that in your inventory under Strahd parchment.
Okay. Yeah, is there something else in the carriage? Like
Yeah, so you look inside the carriage after you pass that back, and on top of one of the cushions is a finely carved wooden chest that has been wrapped in a bright red ribbon.
oh. Guys,
It's approximately 1 foot across and 6 inches deep.
Guys, it's a gift from Strahd.
Mm.
I'll open it.
Yeah, so about that. So in the front of the chest bears a carved sliding puzzle composed of 8 slidable wooden panels and a 9th empty space in the center of the panel.
Oh, Jesus.
Too bad Astera's at the front.
Each panel is carved with a different animal.
I might. I put them in
Wait.
food pyramid order.
Yeah, wait, what is it again?
So the front of the chest bears a carved sliding puzzle composed of 8 slidable wooden panels and a 9th empty space in the center of the panel.
Is there a
Oh,
picture?
God.
Each panel is
all of
carved
these.
with a different animal. It's just, I mean, yeah. So it's a wooden box.
Is there a picture, Nick?
Nick,
No,
did
there's no picture. You have to make your own.
Did Strahd sign his letter?
Yes.
Do you guys think he was like giggling as he was picking out a puzzle for us?
True.
And I solved the puzzle.
Can I get a visual?
I just asked
yeah.
that, and Nick said there is not one.
So there's no visual. You got to make your own. But when you look at the puzzle,
All right, hold on. Hey, Cameron, can I get a pen?
Okay, what animals do we have?
you guys could write it on
Pull up the Discord whiteboard.
I found like a shitty colored pencil that might work.
You can also do it on a free page.
Yeah, can we just use
like,
the squares off like to the side here?
Yeah, let me open up the
Oh no, it's one of these. No, I didn't mean shitty like that.
Let me open this up to you guys.
Yeah, it might be better to just do it here so you guys can see what I'm doing, but it's so much faster to handwrite it.
Yeah, if you want to do it either way, you certainly can. So you all
Yeah, I'll
should be
just
able
send
to
a
see
picture if it's
that.
relevant.
Do we really like to draw on this?
Yeah, you can draw on it. You should be able to.
Well, this isn't it.
That's not an animal puzzle.
This is a nice puzzle, guys.
This is this is Hector Rust's little fucking hovel
They used to be, yeah.
once upon a time.
So when you inspect this puzzle, its rows consist of 8 animals: a bat, a rat, an elk, a wolf, an empty space, a bear, a spider, a raven, and a butterfly.
Oh my god. Whoa, dude. Holy shit. Bat, rat.
An elk?
Like in that order?
Okay,
Yeah.
can we have the how many squares is it? The dimensions of this?
It is 3 by 3.
3 by 3. Okay.
Okay, bat, rat, elk. Blank.
Wolf,
Wolf.
empty,
It's us.
True.
bear,
Elk is Tarek. Bear is Baltius.
spider,
Spider's me.
raven, butterfly.
Sarah. And butterfly is Vort. Solved.
And then carved underneath is a poem.
You gonna read us a poem?
Oh, I'm not gonna read you a poem. You guys are gonna read it. Fuck that.
I love poems. Hand it over. Which of the poetry bitches are reading it, Sammy?
I mean, you can do it if you wanna. It's
there
in,
Yeah.
it's in the chat on Foundry.
Is there anything else that you guys would like to do to this box?
My lips I nightly lift toward the silver moon. With trembling strings I weave upon my tiny loom. On wings of ink I glide above the sulking gloom. Scuttling through the shadows and darkness I confide. With daylight's fragile beauty upon my lying eyes. Silent in the cavern's womb with naught but stars to guide. I seek majesty in solitude. I have no truths to hide. My crown yet sits upon my head for all to see with pride.
Use magic awareness on the box.
When you use magic awareness, it radiates conjuration magic.
Oh.
Jesus.
Interesting.
It is
Conjuration.
it's definitely magic.
But not the wood. It's something inside that is radiating the magic.
Okay.
So it's just normal wood.
And sorry, what animals is it again? Where did you post it?
Sam wrote it in chat. It's in
It's in general, I think.
bat, rat, elk, wolf, blank, bear, spider.
And they're
raven.
spaced out.
Yeah, can I poke the chest with my sword?
You said they're spaced out in like a square and the blank is in the middle?
Yeah, don't worry about like moving the panels to make it. Just tell me where you want each animal and in what panel. Don't worry about like the puzzle of like trying to get the panel there. Fuck that. But yeah, there's 8 animals and 1 blank space.
Okay, so wolf, spider, on wings of raven.
Okay, so the first one is definitely the wolf.
Yeah, I'm thinking wolf, spider, raven for the top row, left or right. Scuttling through the shadows and darkness, I confide.
Okay.
So it's wolf, spider,
So
raven.
it's wolf, spider,
bat.
raven.
Bat is scuttling through
Oh!
shadows and darkness I can find.
Wait, do you think then on wings of ink I glide above the sulking gloom is maybe the bat and then
Yeah, maybe it is, yeah.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, wings of ink.
No. You might be right. Scuttling through the shadows and darkness I confide. That I think Denny's right that is bat.
No, that's rat, right?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that's
so
rat.
right.
That's
Yeah,
totally rat. Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, so wolf, spider, raven, rat.
Wolf,
Daylight's
spider,
fragile beauty
raven.
upon my lying eyes.
Spider
butterfly,
eyes?
probably.
That might be the blank.
The what?
That might be the blank.
Oh.
Silent in the
Silent in the
cavern's
cavern's
womb.
womb with naught but stars to guide.
That could be bear. If we're, bears are in caves, right? Could also be. I could also see argument for bat on that one too. Is the problem?
Stars
Too
to
many bats.
guide? What animal uses the stars?
like moths or maybe a butterfly, but
Let's keep going. We'll find out.
we'll come back.
I seek
Majesty
and
solitude. That's probably that could be the bear.
I feel like that might. I feel like bear.
Well, hold on. So let me see how many lines we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so each line is an animal.
Okay. So
Is
we
there
said
not a blank?
we said wolf,
Well, yes, the
spider.
blank-
What did we say for the third
blank is
one?
one
Yeah.
of these.
Wolf, spider.
Wolf,
What did we
spider,
say?
raven, rat. Wolf, spider, raven, rat.
Wolf, spider, raven, rat, butterfly.
Butterfly.
Elk is the
with
last
daylight,
one.
With daylight's, are you saying daylight's beauty is the butterfly?
Yeah, I don't know. Fragile beauty feels butterfly to me, but I could be wrong. Also,
Lying
eyes. Okay, yeah, no, that is butterfly. You're right. Lying eyes because they have fake eyes on their wings.
Ugh.
Yeah. That's true. I didn't even think about that. I was just thinking fragile beauty had to be butterfly. Silent in the cavern's womb with naught but stars to guide. That's got to be bat.
Yeah, maybe.
I feel like we'll put bat
Majesty
down.
and solitude.
Bat.
I've done bear.
Bear could work
Nothing.
too.
I have no truth to hide. Is that the blank?
It could be because the crown on the head has to be the elk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So right now I have
Wolf,
start
spider,
from left to
raven.
right. Wolf, spider, raven, rat, butterfly, bat, bear, blank, elk.
I'm comfortable with that if we want to send it.
Locking that in, Nick.
Sorry, what was the order again?
Okay, so from left to right. Okay, left to right,
Wolf.
top to bottom. Wolf, spider, raven, rat, butterfly, bat, bear, blank, elk.
All right. So you leave all those in their space. Baltius, your eyes gaze upon this wooden box, and the magic radiating within starts to rumble a little bit.
Oh my god, did we crack it first try, King?
Starts to rumble a little bit until eventually the lid on top cracks open.
We run,
Yo!
explodes.
Damn.
It's a bomb.
Nick's like, god damn it, I thought this would take at least an hour.
We just cut
No,
the session in half.
Yeah.
He's planning for that to take at least half an hour.
Okay, don't know where this came from, but sure.
Do you hear him deflecting?
Rod would be so pissed that it took us that didn't take us any time at all.
You wanna
Rod would
see
be
what-
fucking stumped.
Do you see what's inside?
Yeah. What is it?
Cool. So you open it up, and inside is a very nicely wrapped wine bottle.
Hey, yo!
Ooh. Do I recognize it?
Everybody
Is it a good
sees
year?
this. Everybody sees this, but Baltius.
What?
Baltius,
What?
looking
Oh.
within this, there is an amount of conjuration magic that is blinding you. It is hard to look. It is hard to look too long. It's almost like looking at the sun when you look inside of this with how much of magic is radiating.
Yeah, I kind of just like cover my eyes, it's like staring
Yeah,
at the
but-
sun.
But
So,
everybody else
well-
sees.
Well, that's happening.
sees
Is
the
like, is
bottle.
Sarah like peeking through the window?
Absolutely.
Wayne, whoa!
Whoa!
Yeah, it's just
Absolutely.
it's a really nice bottle of dragon.
You okay, Baltius?
Whatever that is, it's definitely not real. It's conjured. There's a lot of
Yeah,
magic.
and here I thought Strahd was giving us a nice bottle of wine.
Yeah.
But that's wine
When-
from here. There's no reason for it to be conjured.
Maybe that's the trick.
And you're a sorcerer
I'm
and you
just staring
can't.
at them.
You're a sorcerer and you
I'm
can't
just
sense the
staring
magic
at them.
coming from that thing.
I don't know, can I? Is it that?
You can sense it, but you don't have the blinding since you don't have the magic
Right.
awareness on like Baltius. Yeah.
Well, I can sense it. I'm saying it's silly.
It's just a lot. It's just a lot of magic. Okay. But when it wears off, can I see the label? Is it like a real brand?
Yeah, you guys have seen Dragon Crush fly
okay,
before.
okay.
Yeah.
That's why she was saying it's from here. There's no reason for it to be fake. It's not like he came up with the wine they don't have in the valley.
Well, I mean, if
You
it's
guys wanna-
fake, like, I don't know, pick it up, touch it, see if
Yeah,
it.
I don't know. I'll take it. You guys want to share it?
Do you touch it, both?
Yeah, I'll pick it up.
So you put your hand inside the box, and everybody sees his hand go through it, and it just keeps going. It's not real. It dissipates, and the space
Like
that
the
you are
entire box, or just the bottle?
the inside of the box
Oh,
disappears into a black void.
Hey,
You
yo,
stick
did
your-
we just get a bag of holding?
You stick your hand inside, and it keeps going, and you feel something at the end of it.
what do I feel?
Feels nice, very soft,
Oh,
made of some sort of velvet or fur.
guys, it's soft.
He gave us a pet bat.
Oh my god. Yeah, the last thing Nick would give us is another fucking companion.
Do you take that?
Yeah, I'll take it out. Can
So inside of this,
You a fucking rabbit.
you pull out an entire fucking cape,
I... Oh,
Oh,
and
Altius
when
with
you,
a cape.
when you keep reaching in,
I could
there's
I could
fine,
pull. I think I could pull off a cape.
there's fine black
nothing
velvet
underneath.
gloves with silver trims and a fine black cloak lined with wolf fur inside.
I don't know how I feel about the gloves on you, but the cloak with wolf fur on Baltius would slap.
Wait, so was it one or two cloaks?
It's a lot. It's one for each.
Oh,
of
it's
you,
one for
so-
everyone.
Oh shit!
yeah.
Oh,
And it's just gloves and a cloak.
Gloves and a cloak. Yep,
Oh,
for everybody.
Yeah,
Did
I
they seem
work it.
magical?
is
Was
there
that?
anything? I'm gonna do an Arcana check.
Yeah, I was asking, do the gloves and cloak seem magical?
No, they're just normal.
Okay.
We felt it appropriate you'd be dressed for the occasion.
Sarah takes off her current gloves and cloak.
Yeah, and it feels really nice. So, if anybody wants to give me a DC 10 Arcana check to figure out what this is, after all the clues, you can.
You just said it was nothing 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Well, I said that to the gloves and cloak, not with the
Oh.
box.
Oh, not the box. Okay.
Yeah, who has the best arcana?
Oh.
Oh, we're just all rolling.
Gummy.
Cool.
Gummy.
We're just all rolling separately. Cool, cool.
Hey, Tarek got it.
I
my
don't
God.
know.
only Tarek.
God
Wow.
damn. Hey, Tarek, you know it's a bag of holding, but it's a box.
We got a box of holding!
I can strap it onto my back.
Sure can. So, one thing that you know about this box is that it is destroyable, is one thing. This thing can be destroyed.
And I assume if if it gets destroyed, you lose everything in it.
Nobody knows. Baltius, or anybody that has experience with magical items, you can try to give me another Arcana to see if you know what happens if a bag of holding is destroyed. One thing you guys do know is that you have never heard anything of a box of holding. You've only ever heard bags of holding made out of like very specific material, either it be leather or wool or something like that, but nothing so rigid as wood.
I got a 13.
Yeah. You notice not good, whatever happens. but
Okay.
You're not entirely sure, yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, so whoever wants to hold on to it, it's a box of holding. And it weighs exactly 1 pound.
I could
Damn.
carry that.
That's light.
How does putting stuff into it work? If it's a box,
You have to
anything
open
go
the
in,
box.
or does it need to be
You
fit
can-
into the box?
You can test it.
Who wants to climb into it?
I'm gonna shove.
So actually, I did some reading.
I mean, I think
about
the answer
vamp-
has to be Vort, though.
No, I did some reading about specifically about putting vampires in bags of holding.
I wouldn't advise it.
Well, it depends. Yeah, no, it generally ill-advisable to put a living thing in a bag of holding.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw the manticore head in. See if it'll fit.
Ooh,
Yeah, so this Manticore head is definitely way bigger than what can fit inside the
the
maw.
opening.
But
Mhm.
as you put this head up to it and you think you want to put it inside, who's holding it when this happens?
The box?
I thought it was
Yeah.
still down. Maybe Baltius?
Yeah, I guess it would be me.
So Baltius, do you allow this head to go inside? Do you want it to go in?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. So when you allow it to go in, you put it up to it. There's this little bit of a magic spark that connects the two, and the box grows teeth and chomps
It's like dude,
this entire thing inside of it.
it's a pet mimic.
Its teeth scrape up against you, Tarek, but it doesn't hurt you. It just kind of eats the head and then sucks it inside and goes
Just
back
give you
to
a
the
little
normal
nip.
box.
I guess it's a good thing no one tried to crawl in there.
How does getting it back out work?
Stick your arm in.
Yeah, try it.
I had mine in there and it was fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold the box. I'm gonna go get the manticore head.
Right. You think you want the Manticore head, and as you reach your arm inside, you grab a full tuft of hair and you pull it out, and it just kind of pops out. No
Does it make a
Resistance
noise?
I think it's like a bloop.
And bloop.
Yeah.
All right, I'll toss it back in. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm also gonna toss broken plate armor in.
Yeah. So keep in mind, whoever's holding all of this, you gotta transfer all of your stuff to whoever's holding it. So. I would probably not move it from your character sheet, but I would find some sort of way to designate that it is inside the box.
Right, yeah.
And that if you want to get it and the person that has the box isn't there, then you can't get it. So maybe like put in parentheses next to the
Yeah,
name of
that's
it
what I'm doing.
whenever that happens. Yeah.
Box. And I'm gonna set it to 0 weight, but I'm gonna write down its weight in my notes. Damn, what if I put the sludge in there?
You know, that might not be a bad idea.
Put it in there and then destroy the box.
We don't know what
come to
happened.
that. It might come to that, but I do think it's maybe not a bad idea. To put the
Guys, what
sludge
if we
in
get
there.
Strahd in the box and then destroy the box?
Especially if you don't tell anyone that you've done it, because then the motherfuckers like can't go in there.
Yeah, because they don't know it's there. They can't
Yeah.
want it.
Nick, can
Mhm.
something that is in a box willingly escape on its own? Like, can we capture Strahd like a Pokemon?
You should have just saved. You shouldn't have asked. You needed to have saved that for our final battle.
Just
You
done it.
asshole!
As a collective, we all grab Strahd and shove him in the box.
Get in the box.
Get in the fucking
And
box.
then we, like, throw the box in the ocean.
Bury it like Jumanji.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to research that, but it's good to know.
Yeah, let's remember that one, guys.
Ezra, this is why we have the council chat. You put those thoughts in there.
Oh,
I know how we
actually,
can test it. We can put a stare in
Yeah.
first.
no, I'm reading up on it. Yeah, I know what would happen, but I can't really say.
No, yeah, I mean, you could test it by putting Astera in there. She is the only vampire.
And then we can just destroy the box, and then, you know, we'll find another plan for Strahd.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway,
See, he's not so bad. Why are you guys trying to kill him?
Yeah.
Wait, who said we're trying to kill him?
yeah, nobody said that.
Anyway.
We're just trying to get out of the valley. Whether he lives or dies is irrelevant.
Tara's gonna ask if he has to put on the cloak and that. Kinda got my own gloves already, I got my own cloak.
Who are you asking?
Ooh, Tark's about to have to take off his gloves in front of us.
I don't remember her fucking name, fuck me. Past character.
Ludmilla.
Yeah.
Just call me Milla.
Ludmilla, do I have to wear the cloak and gloves?
At least for dinner.
Wait, you're telling me I gotta take off my badass spider cloak?
Yes. At least for
double
Double
cloak
cloak.
it.
Double cloak, yeah.
dinner. You are our guest. So we would like you to be dressed appropriately.
It's probably pretty drafty in there. You probably get by. With
Yeah,
three
the
gloves.
average castle temperature. Cameron, you remember it surely. Like the reason wine is room temperature is the reason is because the average castle's room temperature was like 40 fucking degrees.
It's like 52, 52 to 58. Yeah.
Why didn't they put heaters
Yeah.
on them?
I'm gonna take my cloak off, fold it up all nice, and pass it to her, and say, "Okay, I'll put this one on then."
If you roam the castle alone, we recommend that you wear it so they know that you are guests. But if you would like to wait till dinner, you would have to stick with me.
Yeah, I'll pass her my old cloak and just put on the new one. Yeah, keep this safe for me.
Or
Eric! This fucking guy.
I'm not gonna put the gloves on yet, though. I'll put the gloves on later.
what does everyone else do with their cloaks?
Vort's gonna put the new cloak over top of his spider cloak.
And the gloves?
I don't think Mort wears gloves.
Sure, I'll put the gloves on.
He's a thief. Of course he wears gloves.
No,
All
but
right,
like
roll Constitution.
Are you? Do you have gloves on? Are you putting them over your gloves, or are you like taking your old gloves off?
Oh yeah, there you go. Tark's gonna pull his gloves on over his other gloves.
Well, I'm asking out of character.
underneath my gloves are more gloves.
I don't like all these questions, but I don't think Vort would question it. Yeah, he'd take off his gloves and put on the new gloves.
Can I perceive or insight? Am I able to see anything on Vort's hands?
Mort's
That
hands.
is
All the
up.
tattoos.
That is up to him.
Where do the
They're not
tattoos
on his
go? Okay.
hands.
Yeah, where do the tattoos end?
Your wrists, I thought.
That question is
Sammy
up to
is-
Polaris.
That was my understanding. Was it was arms and legs, but I.
So if he's wearing thieves' gloves, are the thieves' gloves only like his hands?
Oh, that's true. Are they like opera gloves?
Yeah.
I assumed they were opera. I'm just so used to opera gloves on his hair.
That's
that
what I
just
thought. I thought
assumed
rogue.
these
gloves,
were
yeah.
opera gloves.
Yeah. Or even if he rolls up his sleeve a little as he takes the glove off.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, that's true
What
too.
are you
Yeah,
doing?
you could push up your sleeve to pull the glove all the way on. You could, yeah.
What are you
But
doing?
no,
I
I've
just-
always said that my sleeves covered them. So and
I-
through the wrist.
I just immediately pictured this as Vort pulling off each finger of his current glove and then just putting the new glove on.
Each individual finger. So
How,
delicate.
how
Very
peculiar.
Bugs Bunny.
You see her, like, you just kind of see her, like, watching eagerly as she kind of, like, scans to see who's putting on their gloves and who's,
Well,
and
now I'm
how they're
sketched
putting
out.
on their
Yeah,
gloves and clothes.
Balti
Now
has
I'm
to put
sketched out.
the gloves and cloak on.
Oh, Sarah put them on immediately.
I don't think I can see a Sarah, even if I wanted to,
No.
like, twist my head out.
Well, yeah,
Guys,
I
does
guess
this
that's a
cloak make my
temperature.
beard look big?
Baltius having on a cloak and gloves is just
cloak
that
and
does
no
not
shirt.
work in my brain.
Yeah,
Cloak,
cloak,
gloves,
gloves,
no
and
shirt.
no shirt.
Yeah, you
Ooh,
want. Your beard
DM,
should
are
be
they
good.
fitted? Are they all, like, fitted perfectly, or, like, are they, like, too big on our guests?
They're all. It's one size fits all. You know, it's too big.
No,
It
they
still looks,
don't fit.
I think
still
he
looks
got
fine
them
if
from
it
Party
drags.
City. It's just like a elastic band in there.
it
Got
still
it from
The-
Party City.
Strahd not know everybody's sizes then?
Maltius like can't close his fist.
If he does, the fucking glove will rip down the center.
Next time he rages, it rips the gloves.
Do they like magically fitted? What's going on here?
I don't see why not.
Nick just said one size fits all. That's all he said.
Yeah.
I mean, they fit. Even if it's a little bit too big, like it just drags on the
No,
floor
they
a
don't
little
fit. It's the
Or-
precedent's been set.
The gloves are on the floor.
The one person they don't fit is Baltius because his
bulging.
muscles are just
Yeah, because
bulging.
Baltius is fucking massive, dude.
My neck is too thick to like get the cloak around.
Close the cape properly.
Okay, sure. He grabbed one from the child attendant instead by
Okay.
mistake.
Yeah, actually.
Anyway, while all this was going on, you guys were having your discussions. You guys got moving. So after a whip of the horse, it starts going at a relatively normal pace for a carriage, and you guys start to
Does
travel.
Strahd's wife say anything to us during this journey, or this is just a silent?
Just an awkward, silent ride.
No. She kind of like is a little bit of a yabber, so she's been talking about like the past couple of like her perception of like you guys, like, oh, I've heard all the chaos that you have caused, especially like Anna, and then she like lingers on Vort, and then she just kind of like keeps going. But it's like a very like basic telling of like what she's heard from you guys, nothing like too detailed. She kind of like seems to be looking around and like kind of gauging if there's any reactions to anything, but it's nothing.
Hey,
like,
so
detailed.
while I'm like up close and personal with Cyrus for the next like hour and a half, do I have any clue what the fuck this thing is?
You can try to roll a nature check.
Why
One
not?
secret.
Oh,
Oh,
My God. Okay.
Hell yeah.
One second. I have to-
Astera knows down to the T.
he knows every fucking molecule in his body.
I was not expecting you to ask this question, so I have to look it up real quick.
Did
I
you
mean,
That
answer
was a
the
good
question?
question.
That was a flat 0 too. Like that was a flat 20 too. I mean, like it was plus 0.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, and like I don't know. I'm isolated up here with this freak. What else do I have to do? While everybody else gets to yap.
To be fair, I think he didn't expect anyone to be next to him. We're all gonna
Astera's
be in
got
the cart.
FOMO up in front of the carriage.
Do what?
Astera's got FOMO.
It's true. I mean, like on the one hand, Ludmilla, terrifying. On the other hand, it's kind of hot up here, and this thing is weird.
You can like hear all of us laughing in the back, but you can't tell what we're talking about.
Yeah, true. I'm like, oh god, they're talking about me.
So these things aren't. These things
You like
aren't.
occasionally make out your name through the voices.
Oh my god, especially when they mention your name, all of the entire cart bursts into laughter.
You turn around to look at us and we all just go silent.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that name?
So these things aren't exclusive to the valley. So you've probably had some experience with them, and I'm gonna ask you why, bitch. Anyway, so Mongrel folk are humanoids that have undergone or whose ancestors underwent horrific magical transformations to the extent that they retain only a fraction of their original being. Their humanoid bodies incorporate features of various beasts. For example, one mongrel folk might have the basic body and shape of a dwarf with a head that combines the features of a cat and a lizard, one arm that ends in a crab's pincer, and one leg that ends in a cloven hoof. Other... Can you shut the fuck up?
There it is.
And one leg...
I tune it out so much, it always shakes me when Zach puts Freya's picture in the chat.
I always wonder why he does that. I don't even notice the squeak. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another might have the skin and the horns of a cow and eyes of a spider, frog's legs, and a scaly lizard's tail.
The way she started as soon as he started talking again.
Each mongrel folk's mad combination of humanoid and animal forms results in it having a slow, awkward gait. You know that they can sometimes what? G-A-I-T.
Yeah, gate.
Gate. So
Like
they
how
can
they
have They can have all sorts of features depending on what animals they are made out of. So if they're, for example, made out of a kenku, they can have the mimicry that kenkus have, or the strength.
This one's probably like a wolf thing.
Yeah, or like the strength that a bull can have. So they just inherit whatever they're made out of.
Or like a bear thing.
So wherever you encounter them, you would know that mongrels are seldom welcome in other humanoid societies for obvious reasons, where they are abused, enslaved, or shunned. They typically live on the fringes of civilization in ruins, deserted buildings, and other places that other humanoid races once lived in or built. They tend to be timid and skittish around their homes and fiercely territorial within their lairs.
And Strahd's abusing this guy.
Well, I mean, it sounds like he's kind of just like their dog.
It's just basically like Vort.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so he is a mongrel folk.
True. He's gonna replace his old wife with you and this guy with Vort.
True.
That's his plan.
Yeah. Astera is Volenta's replacement, and Vort is Cyrus's replacement.
Damn.
While we're writing, though, I do want to ask Irina a bunch of questions.
Oh no, my girl.
Okay, so she's sitting in the back. So how do you want to bring it up?
Irina, we both know that you have captured Strahd's attention. So I was wondering, are you native to the valley?
So she peeks up and she looks at you, and she doesn't try to meet your gaze at all. She just kind of looks in your direction, and she responds very timidly, like, "I feel like you already know the answer to that question."
I'd like to hear it directly from the source. Rumors and whatnot are not good to go on, you know?
Was it a rumor, or did Anastasia tell you?
Anastasia likes to keep details to herself.
I hope that was the case.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like she kept the whole dog Vort details to herself.
I'm from the village of Barovia, south of here.
Noble?
What about you? Where did he pick you up from?
Strahd did not pick me up. I picked him up. I study science. Well, arcane, magic, science, same thing. But human life is short, no?
Oh my god, she made him. She made Cyrus.
And I could not fathom stopping to not study the arcane for the end of my mortal life. So I convinced Strahd to let me be one of his plentiful wives. To continue for my research.
It's gross. Whatever he's doing to you, you're gross.
Oh my god, Irina!
You see Ludmilla look down. Did I choose the wrong outfit today? Do I smell? I look at the rest of the party.
Does she?
Like iron and...
Well, when I use my spell, don't I detect there is an odor?
Yeah.
There's an odor to me.
The stench of undead.
Yeah, practically. It's a mix of a bunch of different things. It's up.
Undead and roses.
Personally, I would like to
blood.
think. Personally, I would like to think that she can like sense herself with like spices and stuff, so she wouldn't be aware of like the vampire smell. So she's like genuinely asking.
Oh, yeah. Irina doesn't really care. She doesn't respond.
Okay.
She instead she gives you like this confused look before she's like, "Can you excuse us for a moment? I'm sorry, Astera." And she's gonna go up to the window and she's gonna like close it. And then she's gonna turn back to everybody else and she's just like, "I understand that we made this deal, going to the castle and whatnot. But are we sure we're going to be able to make it out of here afterwards? Is he just gonna let us leave?" And she's like trying to whisper. So Irina's gonna roll a stealth check just to see If you want
she
to
could-
listen, if you want to listen
Astera,
in on
like,
this,
slowly
Mhm.
opens the sliding door again. What?
Wait, okay. So am I in terms of the
Yeah.
cart? Where are we sitting in relation to each
She's
other?
trying to whisper to the rest of us in the
Yeah,
I
carriage.
know.
and,
I'm
and it's
aware, but like,
horrible.
am I like sitting next to her? Am I on the other side of her? Where are we all
So,
placed?
yeah. So, oh right, you're inside. Fuck. Never mind.
Yes.
She doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay, I was like, what the fuck?
I keep imagining.
I was
that,
wondering why
yeah,
Astera wasn't allowed in this. I'm like, whoa, that's a weird verse to shut out.
Yeah,
Well,
never
yeah.
mind. Never mind. She doesn't say that then.
Okay.
Did she say
doesn't-
anything after?
And she doesn't slam the sliding door on Astera.
Yeah, no, she doesn't.
It
So she
gives
doesn't-
us a moment.
My
I'm like,
image
what
was-
the
my
fuck? Cyrus, what the fuck?
So instead, she said, "No, I did not smell you. Sorry, I can't smell you from here. If that's what you're asking."
Oh, you're fine. I do not want to be unpleasant.
We have so much telepathy, baby girl. Like, pick somebody.
It's the rest of you that smells.
I am just curious what piqued Strahd's interest, so I want to get to know you.
I don't know either. Why don't you talk to him about it? I would like to know myself, actually. Can you tell me?
What is your husband doing?
Irina, I think that there's something that is just for you and him.
Oh, I don't want to talk to him. So how about you ask him for me, please?
He won't tell me.
Uh-oh, the girls are fighting.
Then why don't you just
Doesn't
shut
that
up?
sorry,
then?
doesn't that bother you?
What do you mean?
Hilarious.
Well, I mean, you like Strahd like doesn't trust you to tell you what's going on.
No. Strahd trusts, but this is different.
It sounds like Cope.
I'm sorry, did you say coke?
No.
It's an old Waterdeep term. You wouldn't get it.
I love it when fucking Ezra makes a joke and then forcibly canonizes it.
You
does
would get
it-
it. So it wasn't
does it-
Waterdeep.
No, it does not bother me, given his choice of Valenta, and Irina seems to be calmer, smarter, more intelligent, knows what she wants. It
Gives
does
you
not
this-
bother me.
She gives you the fakest smile. She's just like, "Oh, well, I appreciate that, but I would rather not join this shit show that you call a relationship inside whatever the hell's going on in that place."
Irina, we do have to, like, peeking her head through the blinds. We do have to.
Can I slam the window?
I suppose you could.
Yeah, do you want to?
I'm tempted.
But, Irina, we do have to have dinner with these them later, but maybe let's not upset them.
Astera,
She can't exactly
fine.
hurt me, Astera. Right? I mean, he wants me so bad, he's not going to let you lay a finger on me, isn't that right?
Not that I would have an interest in laying a finger at you.
Exactly. So why should I
Not that
care?
we'd let you do it.
It seems he wants you to be there of your own validity.
Great. Well, you can let him know that that's never going to happen.
Again, he's more of a direct communication person. You're going to have to tell him yourself.
Everyone looks at Astera.
Why are you looking at me?
He's a direct communication guy. He would have told us.
Yeah. Yeah, if he's so direct, why did he tell us
Sarah
to go?
closes
Why
the
did,
window. She needs a minute to recover.
why did he ask Astera to come and get us?
And because she had just been turned and was now a part of our vampire family, whether we liked it or not. And also part of your party.
I am the bridge.
Should have picked someone else.
I understand that now.
How much longer am I in Vort's head for? What was the roll?
It was
Zach?
4 hours, so you would have still had, I think we said, like an hour or two when we got to the castle.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're still within. The trip is only 40 minutes.
Oh, okay. So we've still got well over 2 hours once we get to
Yeah.
the castle.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awkwardly.
So as this conversation is coming to that point, you guys reach this bend. The entire time or actually no, I have something. So
Oh,
as you guys reach this bend,
we're gonna get held up by bandits.
it becomes a little bit darker in the sky
Yeah, we
As
crossed Strahd's
clouds.
property line.
as the clouds start to converge. The first dripping of rain starts to hit the top of the carriage. You hear that first, but as you round this turn, you guys have noticed that you've been going uphill this entire time, and this is what you see as you make the turn. Fuck! Why did it disappear? God damn it! 1 second. Here it is. Boop. Everybody should be able to see this.
Heyo!
Beautiful. I love my home.
Yeah, so
rave and
So
laugh.
after about 20 minutes of going uphill, it's been about a mile. After winding through the forest and craggy mountain peaks, the road takes a sudden turn to the east, and the startling, awesome presence of Castle Ravenloft towers before you. The carriage comes to a dead stop before twin turrets of stone broken from 2 years of exposure, and beyond these guard towers is the precipice of a 40-foot wide, fog-filled chasm that disappears into unknown depths. An imposing drawbridge of old, shored-up wooden beams looms high above the chasm, suspended by chains of thick, rust-eaten iron that creak and strain under the weight. From atop the high walls, stone gargoyles stare at you out of their hollow eye sockets and grin hideously. A deep, resonant grinding echoes through the air as unseen mechanisms suddenly groan to life. The chains above shudder and shriek as the drawbridge descends with a deliberate, exonerable pace. With a heavy final thud, it comes to rest across the chasm. So you guys are at the gates of Barovia after about 40 minutes of travel. And that's what you guys see. Eventually, the carriage lurks forward, its wheels creaking as it rolls into the drawbridge, and then the wooden planks groan beneath its weight, each hoofbeat striking a somber drumbeat against the ancient structure. You catch a final glimpse of the gargoyles atop the walls, their stone, grinny eyes resembling leers amidst the shadows of the keep. And a rotten wooden portcullis, green with growth, hangs above the entry tunnel. As the horses pass beneath it, the carriage lanterns cast flickering shadows against the dark stone walls, forming strange, twisted shapes that cling to the mortared brickwork. The carriage emerges from the tunnel into a courtyard, where it shudders to a halt. The carriage door clicks, slowly opening, and you have arrived at Castle Ravenloft as the thunder begins to set in. So it's raining as the carriage opens. You guys have made it, and this is what you see as you are sitting in the courtyard.
Do we hear the organ music?
Not yet.
You know what song I'm talking about.
Yeah, not yet. Not exactly yet.
Nick, I have dark vision.
Yeah, sure. You sure do. If only your tokens were on the fucking map.
The question is, why does Polaris have dark vision?
This Polaris have dark vision.
You guys shouldn't be able to see the entire map.
It's getting harder to say that with conviction, Sammy.
Ludmilla.
As we get off the cart, can I like grab Irina and like pull her to the side away from everyone a little bit?
Yeah.
Were Irina and Ludmilla arguing the entire 40-minute ride over here?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd like to think they were arguing for like the first 10 minutes, and then it was just dead silence.
And then it was uncomfortable, disgusting silence for the last 20.
Yeah. So you're just gonna grab Irina?
Just by the arm, yeah, and it's kind of like guide her on like the other side, so like they can't quite hear.
Yeah, she's gonna not let you do that.
Am I stronger than her?
You are. You can certainly force your way if you want to. You can't really resist that. Well, it'd be an opposing strength check, but.
I don't want to like throw her. I just want to like grab her.
If this looks like a genuine struggle, I think Astera's.
Right now they're fighting.
So this is what happens. So Ludmilla, you reach for her arm. She feels you touch it, and then she pulls her arm away and she looks at you. She's like, "What do you want?"
I just want to tell you something before we go in.
If you could,
Tarek's gonna step close.
If you need to tell me anything, you could tell me in front of everyone.
No,
I don't know why this
not
needs to remain a secret.
Not this. I've told you far too much in front of them.
Roll me a persuasion.
Oh God. Oh my God.
Yeah, she holds pretty fast. She's just like, no, I won't listen to any more of your bullshit.
How about you let go of her? She clearly doesn't want to listen to you.
Can I?
Oh boy. Can you what?
Am I able to intimidate Tarek?
Probably not, but you can certainly try.
So when it comes to, I don't know if you weren't here for this. So when it comes to doing things to other characters, I understand you are technically kind of like a DMPC, but when it comes to like roleplay stuff like this, it is up to Denny if he wants to allow you to do stuff like that, and then him doing stuff to you in turn is kind of like an agreed upon thing. So if Denny's okay with it, then you are more than willing to do it.
Can I intimidate Tarek?
I'm trying to.
You gotta tell him what you're doing.
I just
If
want
that
him to
sounds
back
good
off so I can.
Hey, you're not just doing a roll. You gotta do something fancier than just roll. How are you intimidating Tarek?
Look at these DM skills from Denny, bro.
How am I intimidating Tarek? I'd probably like snarl at him, like show my fangs.
Yeah. Fuck it, let the dice decide.
So it'd be an opposing intimidation. Or I guess intimidation for Ludmilla and
I don't know. Tarek has made pretty clear that he hates vampires. Maybe that
He
would be
does.
no.
Would it be normal? Is it normal?
Good luck.
Yeah.
You know what they say about anger is fear.
Okay.
I don't think it worked.
Didn't work at all.
Just stone faced.
Oh no! My mug fell and broke.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Uh-oh.
It wasn't one of my favorite mugs.
So she won't
but-
let me take her, right?
No.
Okay,
How
how
about you put the fangs
quietly?
away and let her go?
I mean,
no,
you
think
could
it broke
still
me
you could
and
still
opened
try
the
and force
pile
her
of shit.
if you
You
want.
can still try to persuade her?
You can still try to force her. But that might not. Everybody else might not like that.
How close can I get? How quiet can I be?
You can try to whisper. It'd be a stealth check.
Okay. Oh, my rolls today are abysmal.
So you rolled the stealth check. So what do you say?
I like lean in as close as she'll let me and tell her, look, I do not know why he wants you. And I do not want you to be here by force. I want to understand why you, as much as you do. Help me understand. And I will mitigate as much as I can so that you do not have to interact with him alone as much as you do not want to. I do not want to force you. And I don't understand why he picked you.
I don't care. Help me destroy him or stop him, and then I'll listen to you. Which?
I can't. He's been loyal to me. He has protected me. I cannot.
And I have nothing else to say to you if you won't help us. I don't
cannot
care
say
about
I
your
would not
curiosity.
help. To say I cannot destroy Strahd.
You're no help to me. You're just another one of his pawns. Just like he's gonna try to use me.
I'm sorry, I missed it. Is everybody hearing this, or did she get her
I
aside?
would
Oh,
say
Everybody's
I
hearing
want my
Arita.
hearing.
Everybody's hearing Arita. Ludmilla, I mean,
It's
at this point,
whispering, she said.
yeah, it's kind of yeah. If you want to hear what Ludmilla say, you can roll me perception. Just beat a 12.
Yeah. I definitely would too. She said something that intrigued me
And 18.
that I would have loved to have responded to, but
Hey,
Astera's
13 right
death.
on the dot.
Yeah. So anybody that rolled above a 12 heard all this.
Everybody but Astera.
Let me roll too.
Baltius didn't roll yet.
Baltius doesn't roll, yeah.
Where's perception? There it is.
Everybody
God.
but
Everybody but Astera.
Everybody but Astera.
To be fair, Astera's separated from us anyway, you know?
Yeah, but we're like loading out.
Yeah.
She's probably too scared. It's fine.
I apologize and I move back.
Okay, thanks. Fuck.
Yeah.
I could have done something I might have regretted.
So while I'm reading this, you guys can go over to the left and click the journal notes. There should be a little castle in front of you guys. The Ravenloft Heights. Let me know if you could see that.
Wait, where is it?
So journal notes on the left. It'll open up the little token in front of the gate. If you guys don't see it, then
I don't see it now.
okay. Then let me give you all permission. Boop. What about now?
Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
yeah.
Cool. So this is the front of Castle Ravenloft. This is what it looks like from as you guys were coming in. So you can see how tall the tower is. It even gives the meters.
Yeah, you
so-
know, in case we need to jump to.
Yeah, just in case. So thick, cold fog. Yeah. So the thick, cold fog swirls in the courtyard. The sporadic flashes of lightning lance the sweeping clouds overhead as thunder shakes the ground. Through the drizzle, you see torch flames fluttering on each side of the keep's tall main doors. High above the entrance is a round window with shards of broken glass lodged into its iron frame.
I
The
could totally
castle-
jump from that round window. It'd be fine.
Yeah. The castle door stands open, warm light spilling out the entrance and flooding the courtyard. Two figures stand between the doors. One, a tall, lithe man with pointed ears and a dusky complexion, wears a rich blue tunic set with intrinsic spiral patterns and trimmed with golden thread. His lips are curled in a thin, perpetual frown as he holds both hands primarily clasped behind his back. It's Rahadin. And then his companion is a woman wearing a striking red dress with a layered, ruffled frill. A black and crimson silk headscarf still wraps around her head, and its lush fabric swoon with precious jewels. And a black opal pendant glints in a silver necklace dangling loosely from her neck. Her eyes,
Necklace
her
Sammy
red...
had.
Her red eyes glint in the flickering light as you catch a glimpse of a gleaming white fang behind her curled lips. It is Anastasia.
Oh no.
This bitch.
Anna!
Oh no.
Yeah, so Ludmilla runs ahead and gives a hug
Mort
to
starts shaking.
Anastasia. They embrace warmly before Ludmilla goes farther into the castle and disappears. But yeah, you guys are outside the courtyard. Would you guys want to go in? It's currently raining.
Hey, Vort, your favorite vampire's here.
You want to go say hi?
You know, we didn't really end things on like a good term last time.
Fair. Yeah, let's head inside.
Yeah, let's get out of this rain.
Alrighty. So heading inside brings us over here. I'm assuming everybody's blank. Nobody can see anything, please.
I can see everything.
No, you cannot.
Please stop giving me a heart attack.
I can't see. I can't see anything.
Okay, cool. So you guys are going to be all the way on the left as you guys approach. As you guys come in. So. Rahadin is standing there next to Anastasia and Ludmilla next to him. And as you approach, Anastasia is giving a nice warm smile to Vort, as always. But Rahadin is inspecting all of you guys. He has those Inspector Gadget eyes, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
As he's looking at all of you.
He's undressing us with his eyes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gross.
But yeah, he looks at all of you, and as you guys get closer, he's just like, I must welcome you all to Castle Ravenloft. I see you're adorned in my master's gifts. Do they fit?
We're killing him, right?
Very
Right.
good.
Well, a glove.
Very good. It is one of many that shows his adoration for adventurers such as yourself. To have made it this far is no easy feat. And, do you remember the last time we had guests such as this, Anastasia? Anastasia, like, breaks her focus from Vort, and she's just like, I cannot say myself. We've had visitors coming in and out. I remember the last. You might see him today, but no. A party such as this, it has been a while. It has, yes. Well, you are free to come in. Out of the rain. Please, right this way. And he'll go inside, and you guys are welcome to follow him.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll follow.
Cool. So, it has been a while, but some instructions are in order as you guys enter Castle Ravenloft. This was a thing, this was a conversation I had back with you guys way back when we first started, and it was more relevant when we went through the House of Horrors. That was the first couple sessions. But Castle Ravenloft is a dungeon in the Dungeons and Dragons. I'm going to be way more strict with what I reveal to you guys coming into this place. I'm not going to say, can you give me a wisdom save or a perception check to notice something that you would otherwise not notice. You guys have to tell me how and where you guys want to do things. And that includes anything. I need you guys to be attentive where you are on the map, because if anything happens, I'm going to assume that where your token is where you are at the start of everything. I'm not going to let you guys move in case something attacks you around the corner. Or a trap goes off and you just happen to be in a space. And if you weren't paying attention and you weren't moving your token, then you are caught in that trap, if there is any.
He's talking to you, Sam.
Yeah, no, I'm talking to you, Sammy. Anyway.
Yeah, you know, you're the worst for that, Sammy.
I'm just putting that out there. So to be a little bit more attentive when it comes to these things, let me know where you're searching and how you're searching, what checks you want to make. I am not going to give any prompts. If you guys miss things, it is entirely possible for you guys to not to be missing things. And I'm not going to reveal them, even if it means you guys are stuck. So, yeah. That is how this is going to go. And...
I'm going to roll a perception check.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead and give it.
I'm looking at the wall.
Yeah. You
It's a
see
wall.
the wall. Yeah, there's a wall
It's
there.
a wall, all right.
It's a wall, okay.
Cool. So you guys are more than welcome to follow Rahadin inside.
Can I make a perception check on the door?
Yes, you can.
So silly.
Oh.
Ayo.
Wow, look at that.
What do I
It is
see?
a door.
It's
Yeah,
a
but like,
door.
what's on it?
There's a lot of wood on it. A little bit of rain.
Are there any like designs, or is it just plain wood?
No, it's
Ezra really just
nice
said, if
plain-
you're gonna make this hard on me, I'm gonna make it hard on you.
I'm literally not
Alright.
making it hard on anybody.
Strahd's got some
I'm going to walk
boring
through
ass
the
taste.
plain, boring door.
That would not fly in Waterdeep.
Oh wait, sorry. So you pass through the ornate outer doors into the castle's vaulted entry foyer.
Oh,
You
yeah,
are-
that's great. We have control of Irina. I'll bring her along.
Yeah, drag her along for me. Thank you very much. Your footsteps echoing in the dark stone floor. Overhead, 4 statues of dragons glare down at you, their lifelike eyes flickering in the torchlight. Eventually, Rahadin gets to another set of ornate doors that are very similar to the first set as you guys continue to walk inside.
Oh, fuck, I shut the door and fucking Polaris there. Oh, I did it to myself!
So in this grand entryway,
Hey, who's moving Irina? I got it.
Oh,
So
why is
within
Irina
this-
inside me?
within this grand entryway, there's cobwebs that stretch between the columns that support the vaulted ceiling of a great, dusty hall, dimly lit by sputtering torches and iron sconces. The torches cast odd shadows across the faces of 8 stone gargoyles squatting motionlessly on the rim of the domed ceiling. Cracked and faded ceiling frescoes are covered by decay. To the north is a set of massive stairs that rise to a landing, and to the south is an archway manned by 2 figures. To the left stands Cyrus, hunched and ready to help, as always, and to the right is a pale-skinned woman in an old wedding gown that stands stiffly. Her hair is brown and done up in a large bun, and her gaze is blank, staring at the ceiling as the group enters. Cyrus bows deeply to Rahadin. After an uncomfortable amount of time, the woman breaks her focus to do the same with a jerking, guarded motion.
Is she okay?
Yeah, I look up at like where she's looking. Is there anything up there?
There's just darkness up there, yeah. She's definitely a human, so she doesn't have dark vision. So whatever she's staring off to is just blank.
What's she looking at?
You got.
I'm just gonna quickly do a little divine sense in this room.
Mhm.
I assume there's some vampires
You're
here.
surrounded by vampires. Oh.
I'm more concerned on what she is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of vampires. She is not a vampire, or she doesn't give off any undead or whatever anything. She's just a normal person.
What about this little fuck? What does he give off?
Mongrel folk are not undead, so he is also not giving off anything.
Is he a celestial or fiend?
He is not. No.
He's just a beast man.
Yeah, pretty much. Cool. So Rahadin takes a step next to this other woman, along with Anastasia coming over to the side. And unless you guys have anything you want to say to them, he'll turn towards you and start speaking. Nope. Cool.
Who's this?
This? Or you're asking him who that is?
Did you just walk up
Yeah.
and say that?
Oh
Yep,
my
just
god.
walk up and say, who's this?
Eric is gonna get himself fucking killed in this bitch.
Rahadin looks over to this woman, and she is still looking up before her gaze just lazily comes towards you. And she's like, "Are you talking to me?"
I wasn't, but I am now. Name's Tarek, and you are?
She opens her mouth before looking back up, her gaze just staring off before, and she says nothing. She goes back to looking in the sky.
I'm gonna look over at Rahadin.
That is... This is Gertruda.
Oh shit!
She's been here for a little bit of time and still adjusting to the place. I must offer my condolences for her, but she's okay. Simply tired. But I must welcome you all, esteemed guests, to Castle Ravenloft. You have all been given the privilege to witness your lord within his personal abode. I hope this is an honor you do not disgrace. It is a good start with your attire. Seeing as you all have already partaken in a meal, our cooks need time to ready your dinners. And with that in mind, I could think of no better way to pass the time than to allow you all to do as you wish within the castle. I would ask Ludmilla to give you a tour as well. A small one, to adjust yourselves to such a wondrous place. And after that, you are free to wander about where you wish, where she has shown you, of course. But a word of warning. Curiosity is a sharp blade. It has gotten you this far, but sooner or later, it will lead you to shadows that you cannot bear. The things you may yearn to uncover often yearn to remain hidden. So, I must implore that you all be cautious and enjoy your stay. To the south of me, right down this hallway, he'll point over to these doors, is where we are going to have dinner.
Vort,
will
did you hear what
hear-
he said about curiosity? What was that? I didn't catch it.
Oh my god.
We'll be fine. We always are.
Of course.
Something about it killing a cat or something. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention either.
Curiosity is a sharp blade, Ford.
No, that was in his head.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
To the
That
south
wasn't
of
clear.
to the doors to the down this hallway is where we're going to have dinner. And he'll point to these doors over here. When you hear the bell toll within the castle, that is your warning that dinner will be ready soon, and we will expect you there. What the? Where'd you
He
come from?
stepped out into the foyer to change his gloves.
So I must ask
That
that
was slick. I didn't notice.
I must ask that you all come back within that time. And one final thing before you go. You may not enter this hallway over here.
Why?
Motion to the other side.
You
It
know what's
is
down there.
Why not?
reserved for those that are not welcome within the castle. That is all I can really say. You are not allowed.
So if we go
Anywhere?
down there, we're not welcome in the castle. Is that what you're saying?
No, I think he's saying it's a dungeon.
Perhaps a prison, even.
That is a good way to put it. And with that, I will leave you to your own devices. Ludmilla, I will expect the utmost of you.
Of course.
Very well.
Anna, we shall catch up later.
And he'll start going up this way. He'll do a little clap for Cyrus to follow him. And Anastasia will walk by you, Vort, giving you the look the entire time, and he's just like, "Welcome back, dog." Before continuing.
Ah, still haven't learned the name, huh? That's cool. We'll talk about it later.
She'll turn back towards you and give you a smile as they disappear up the steps.
She loves you, dude.
Dude, we're like best friends, okay?
Yeah.
I saved her ass from like werewolves and shit. She kind of owes
Hey,
me.
I also saved her ass from werewolves, just to be clear.
Yeah, but you did it in my body, so I'm taking
Yes.
credit for it.
All right, fine.
You still got my cape?
Yes. Of
Oh,
course.
here, can you put these with it, and I'll hand her my gloves.
I changed the gloves, I see.
It seemed fitting, you know. Yeah, we're in the castle.
Astera's gotten out some parchment and is drawing something.
Can was I able to hear them talking about, or are they like too close together that I can't hear? That they switch bodies when Anna.
I don't think that's a secret.
Sorry, was anybody talking to me?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
does
that's
Strahd
just kind of a
not
thing
know?
that happens with us. We're just gonna switch bodies every now and then.
And can I, like, and was I able to perceive that, or do you want me to roll? What do you want me to do?
Were you able to perceive what?
Oh, they were
I mean,
talking about how
I don't
they
think that we were. I don't think that we were hiding that we were talking about it.
Yeah.
Vort just kind of blurted it out loud, so I think you're good.
Yeah, they're not really lying. You can try to like insight to see if they're telling the truth. It kind of sounds unbelievable, but that would be
It
good.
does.
Okay.
Like,
I insight
Vort's like,
check.
yeah, but you were in my body when it happened.
Yeah, so obviously I'm taking credit for it.
Yeah, so you're not entirely sure if they're telling the truth or not. but you can keep pressing if you want.
All right. We shall start the tour, and after that, you shall have free reign. Tarek.
Yeah, sorry.
Tarek,
Immediately.
Tarek,
Immediately.
Tarek, come here, Tarek. Esther's like panicking, and she's
I'm sorry. I thought the free reign had already begun.
No. I'm sorry. You'll just give us just one moment. And she's gonna show Tarek what she's been drawing, and it's a crude little map. And she's like, "What did you see down the hall?"
I seen a set of armor and a wall.
Just a wall. It's a hall that leads to a wall. No doors, no nothing.
I didn't see down the hall. I didn't get that far. Stop.
Sarah's tweaking, dude.
All right, let's go do the tour. Let's do the tour.
Yeah, which way are we going? This
Yeah,
way?
can we tour this way?
No, we're doing this way.
Get down the hall.
Esther. God.
It was too dark for me. I couldn't see anything.
Lead the way, tour guide.
Oh yeah, let me get. I remember.
So
It's
as,
dark in
Dark
here.
vision.
so as you guys enter, yeah, it is dark. So if you guys want to see, you gotta light something. So this grand hall is chalked with dust
I'll
and
light a
stretches.
torch.
Oh, there you go. Did you? Boom.
I have dark vision.
So this grand
I like
hall
my board.
Also has dark vision. That doesn't go
got it.
very far though.
I know.
This grand hall is choked with dust and stretches into darkness ahead. Webs hang from the arched ceilings like drapes, and life-size statues of knights line the hallway on both sides, their eyes seeming to watch you.
Can I like walk up to one and like want to like poke at it?
Welcome to the Hall of Faith.
It does nothing.
And brush it.
Does it like
the,
actually seem like it's an empty suit of armor?
Yeah.
We fought a couple of those already. I wouldn't fuck with it.
Yeah, I mean, when you get up to it, how do you investigate this thing? You just stick your hand in. What do you do?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe like poke where its eye would be, you know.
Yeah, if you poke your eye in, and there's nothing in there.
Okay.
It's just like every now and then you get like a little glint in its
Uh-huh.
eyes from like a light from something, but it doesn't. It like when you get closer, it seems to be gone.
I'm gonna wipe the dust off the shield. What kind of pattern, emblem, anything like that?
Yeah, it has the Raven Loft crest
Yeah, I assume
on
so.
all the shields.
Do we have a visual for that? Just out of curiosity, it's fine.
Let's go. Keep this tour rolling.
Welcome to the Hall of Faith. The castle was built over 4 centuries upon the ruin of a much older fortress. It lie atop a giant stone that pulsed with magic the world had never seen. We named it the Pillstone of Ravenloft. After the valley was conquered, Strahd put out a call for mages, engineers, and architects from every corner to help build the symbol of his rule. The most qualified among them, an eccentric man named Artemis. The castle was his design, and after all these years, you'd think he'd let me forget about it.
How come Strahd doesn't dust around here?
We don't typically have guests, as you were
Can he
told.
not afford
at the
I
beginning.
mean,
a cleaning crew?
that's still not like good for your health though.
I'm a vampire.
They're
Oh.
dead.
Well, your mental
yes.
health is just a part of your health as like your physical health.
And you think
Look,
eternal
Strahd
life
knew
is
we were
very good
coming.
for your mental health, Baltius.
This is the chapel.
Well, having a dirty castle doesn't help.
Oh wait, no.
Strahd knew we
Polaris,
were coming way in advance. Like
Polaris
Strahd
doesn't like
a month with all this.
This
Polaris
hall
doesn't
was-
like churches, so
Wait, one
Oh,
second.
So true.
So
Yeah,
as you
does she refuse to cross the threshold?
So as you guys come in, so a dim-colored light filters through the tall, broken, and boarded-up windows of stained glass, illuminating the ancient chapel of Ravenloft, which is weird because it's raining outside. Well, it was when you guys came in. It was a lot darker. So wherever this light is coming from is magical in nature. A balcony runs the length of the west wall, 50 feet above the floor. In the center of the balcony, 2 dark shapes are slumped in tall chairs. Benches coated with centuries of dust lie on the floor, jumbled in disarray. And beyond the debris, lit by a piercing shaft of light, an altar stands upon a stone platform. The sides of the altar are carved with bas reliefs of angelic figures entwined with grapevines, and the light from above falls directly on an amber statuette. A cloaked figure is draped over the altar, and a black mace lies on the floor at its feet of this corpse.
This hall
Can I?
has... Oh. Do you want to go first?
I was gonna say, can I roll religion here?
Yeah, to see what this is all about.
See
Yep.
where the light is? Yeah.
So, oh, you're trying to see what the light is?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, religion doesn't really help you here, no.
I wasn't sure if it would or wouldn't.
No.
This hall was dedicated to the glory of the Morning Lord. Each man and woman had such faith and power of his consecration, yet behold what it has become. What faith do you all behold?
Looks at Tarek.
We're gonna wander way over through here.
Nobody answers her at all. Just
No? It is not common to be able to connect with gods in this part of town.
Yeah, I've
I
heard
had a
a fair
lady-
bit about the Morning Lord, though.
I had a lady think I was a god once.
You do bask in lots of glory, Bort. But no, you do not believe in
Yeah.
anyone?
No?
You are all very quiet.
What about yourself? Maybe that'll help us open up more. What god do you believe in?
I
do
believe
you
in the
worship?
arcane. Magic. The source of everything, the building blocks for this universe.
So what's that, Mistral then?
Are you a follower of Misra?
I said I believe in the arcane, not in the goddess of the arcane.
Ah.
Baltius
dumbass.
just like shakes his head.
So where do you believe you get your magic from?
Do you not believe in anyone, and why is that?
Alright, I'm talking about you here. I didn't say anything about myself.
Hmm.
I've got my own gods that I fight for.
Do you fight for him even now?
Oh shit.
In this current moment, no.
Has he heard your prayers?
Teeth.
They've been there when I've needed them.
Has he been there when you needed him? Or just
Yeah.
when he needs you?
No, he was there when I needed him.
Even
He's
here in the
rather-
town of Barovia?
He's a rather quiet fellow.
Ah, you know of him as well.
Unfortunately.
Hmm.
Yeah. We're kind
Interesting.
of linked.
Linked?
Thanks to the body swapping.
The, the body swapping, of course.
It's a
She like doesn't believe the body swap is a thing, and she's like, "Oh right, yeah, that."
Yeah, the body swapping, okay.
She's like, "Sure." Let me know when
So-
you want to tell the truth.
So when you body swapped, he communicated with both of you?
More like he took a liking to me.
Ah, in what way?
I'm unclear on that. In the way that
Speak up, Estera. I cannot hear you.
Who are we to understand the motives of the gods, you know? Those in power, they have
They're
motives they never
worshippers?
revealed to everybody else.
You are their worshippers, no you not? You carry their message, their legacy. Why not
Oh.
understand?
Oh,
Kinda
I
like you
don't
and
worship.
Strahd.
Hmm?
Kinda like yourself and Strahd. Not understanding why he chose Arena.
The mystery there is Irina, not Strahd.
Yeah, and the mystery here is Astera.
How about we just leave that a mystery and, drop the subject? I don't want to talk about it, Tarek.
Yeah, keep climbing that shit list so I go higher by default.
Okay, can we move to the next part of the tour that's not in the church?
Yeah,
Of
how about we
course.
stop talking?
Apologies,
about gods?
Palettes. But before we leave the chapel, this was our very last guest who, in a very poor series of decisions, decided to try and steal from us.
What did he try and steal?
That's targeted.
Well, you see, when you make poor decisions
Everyone looks
and
at
you
Astera.
do not listen to the warnings that you have been heeded at the beginning of your entry in this castle, you could suffer the same fate as him.
I didn't even know you guys had stuff that was worth stealing.
It's not worth stealing. Well, at least, not that I think it's worth stealing, but he definitely thought so. But that was his last, action.
What
Is that
did
just
he
a normal
find?
mace that he has?
It looks pretty different. So the things that are of note that this is a body. It's not a skeleton. So it was killed sometime within 3 months. I don't know how long it takes for a body to decompose, but so this body's fresh, not fresh, but like you know what I mean. There is an obsidian black mace on the ground by its feet, and then a amber statue that is on this altar.
An amber what now on the what now?
Statue.
An amber statue.
What is it a statue of?
Of Lysander? Presumably?
You're gonna have to investigate that if you want to know.
Can I investigate?
gonna
it from back
investigate it.
here.
Okay.
I do not recommend getting any closer than you need to that statue.
Oh,
Why is that?
Well, you're
Give it an
looking at the
ocular
result of
pat
that.
down.
I'm on fire! Got a 19.
Okay.
Well, you're looking at the result of the curiosity of getting too close to the statue.
So, Astera, this statue is pretty pricey. It looks like it's made out of a very fine material, an actual, like, real amber statue.
Astera's like salivating over there, dude.
What it's made out of, it seems to be a statue of the Morning Lord.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So yes, Lysander. Cool.
We shall continue.
But yeah, it looks very valuable.
And are there any recognizable features about body, like?
The only recognizable
Also,
feature...
this corpse in the church works to reinforce Polaris's notions about churches.
-1 church. Yeah, so the only recognizable thing you could tell about this guy is that he was some sort of cleric whenever he was going through here, his attire. But what church he was a part of, you're not entirely sure, or even if he was a cleric at all, but that would seem to be the most
Word.
observant thing, yeah.
Great.
But if you want to investigate the body, or
Nope,
look
I
I'm
want to
good.
investigate the body.
or look at the
Okay,
mace.
have
that is-
fun.
I'm looking at the mace in particular.
Yeah, how do you just pick it up? What do you do?
I'm gonna look at it from a distance to begin with.
Okay. You just gonna investigate it? You just go look at it?
I'm just gonna look at it from here.
Okay. Yeah, so with an investigation, you see it's a mace.
It's
Damn.
real pretty mace.
Does the mace count as stealing?
Are you gonna ask?
I'm asking her. Yeah.
Oh, well, the owner of that object is no longer with us, so it is loot, no?
I guess. Yeah. I'm gonna use my sword to kind of bring the mace towards me.
God, what a pussy, bro.
I'm not.
I mean,
I'm
you
not going
don't
up
want
on
to be
that
that guy.
This religious man desecrating a corpse in a church.
Yeah.
order. Not my god.
Yeah, it's not his
Yeah.
church.
So yeah, if you bring it over to you, and yeah, it hits your foot. It doesn't blow up.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Do it, do it.
I pick it up.
Yeah, you pick it up. It's a mace.
It's
It-
amazing.
It's me.
Yeah, nothing special. Nothing.
Not even a +1 mace.
What would you like to do to see if this is special?
I'm gonna bring it over to Baltius and ask him.
True.
Hey,
Oh.
Magic Man.
I can make an arcane check on it, but I don't think I have any more. Yeah, I don't have any more magic awareness charges. Is an arcane check enough for that?
If that's what you want to do to investigate it, sure.
Who's the magic man? The one that...
I say DC 12, you have passed. This is a Mace of Terror.
Oh my god. It's perfect for him! Oh my god! It was made for you!
So what the fuck
Yeah,
is
so
a Mace of Terror?
you can see the malice coming off of this thing, Baltius. Like, you do not want to get hit by it, because it'll make you scared.
Pull away from it.
Is everything alright, Baltius?
Oh, yo, it looks insane.
That mace is evil.
Look at it. It's looking at me weird.
Oh my fucking god, you said it looked like a normal mace?
Oh my god.
It's looking at me.
What a
This thing
normal
is
looking mace.
A mace of terror.
So anyway, if you would like to continue the tour.
I'm sure Polaris
So
would
do I have
love
to
that.
attune to the magic item?
You
Yes.
do. Yeah, you do.
What do you get, like 2 attunement slots? You don't have anything
You get-
magic already,
You
do
get
you?
3, and as per our edited rules, you are able to attune as an action.
Nice!
Oh, let me check how many I'm attuned to. I just got. Am I attuned to anything?
I don't think you are. I was asking in general because I know we're starting to get magic items.
Ring of Protection?
Ring of Protection. You have that?
I do.
Yeah, I think that
I'm
requires
attuned to that.
attunement.
I will attune to this thing.
Oh.
Cool. Roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
shit.
I'm
Hell
really
yeah,
good
fuck
at these.
yeah.
Don't you worry, I'm really, really good at these.
Yeah,
Hell
that's
yeah,
true.
fuck yeah.
DC 17.
Hell yeah,
God.
fuck yeah.
My god.
It's okay if you feel
Nope, he's good.
nice.
Yeah, it's fine. Let's go.
Cool. So as you attune to this thing, Tarek, your wisdom saves you, and you feel as you are connecting to this item, it is fucking cursed.
Nice.
Oh,
You can continue trying to attune to it. You don't know what the curse is going to do, or you can use it.
I mean, you've already got one curse. You might as well just like.
true.
I mean, one curse. What have I got that's cursed?
Isn't your hand stamp a curse?
You're fucked up magic.
It's called being a warlock, assholes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this guy didn't die to the curse. This guy died to stealing a statue.
Okay, he's justifying. He's justifying, guys. He's gonna do it.
Do it.
How do you work out what a curse is?
There's a specific spell for that.
I'm cursed. Vort's cursed.
True. Aster is cursed to live forever, if that counts.
It's such a powerful mace, Tarek. Attune to it, Tarek.
Nick, can you describe how shiny that statue is to me?
No.
It is
Oh.
giga shiny.
Giga
Oh,
shiny. It's probably worth like 100 gold in this economy.
It's polished amber, so you can see all the little veins inside of it, and all the wondrous red coursing through
This
it.
is how Vort determines value in things.
Can I
Anybody
see?
detect curses?
Are Vort's like wheels visibly turning?
Does he have like big
No.
like cat eyeballs? Or pupils?
No,
It's big.
No, he just looks. He looks fine. Okay.
no, he just glanced at the statue and was like, "Oh, okay."
Can anybody detect curses? Tarek's gonna
Would-
ask the party.
Like how is there any spells that would detect curses, DM?
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
it's
sure
called,
there
like,
is.
detect a curse.
I'm pretty sure there is. Yeah.
Hold on.
Is it just detect curse, or is there other stuff that could?
There's bestow curse and remove curse. There is no way to detect what a curse does.
Detect magic could give you an idea.
Probably.
but-
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Well,
can I detect magic then?
For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet. You sense the magic in the way. You can use your action to see a faint aura. Learn what school to penetrate most barriers and blocks. No, you will not know what the curse does if you.
It will
detect
let you
it.
know the nature of the magic causing the curse.
Yeah, you already know its. Yeah, you already know its nature.
Okay.
What is its nature?
Whatever a fucking magic item is.
Well, no, I think maybe the school of magic.
Oh, that's what I read
mean?
it as school. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what school of magic items are. That's a good question.
Well, it depends on what the magic is. Hold on, I can get you an answer in 2 shakes, probably. Schools of magic.
It is necromancy.
Oh, the curse is necromancy.
If you were to detect magic, you would know this. Mace of Terror is necromancy. That's what provides.
yeah.
That's what provides the terror aspect of it.
You
I
said
see.
that. Was it? I already knew.
That you already know,
Is that what you said?
Ludmilla? No. Or you already know what type of you already know it's necromancy. That gives it the
Okay.
power. But what the curse is, you don't know.
Okay. I just let Tarek know that it is necromancy. The curse, not sure, but the magic, necromancy.
Oh my god.
You'll be fine. Just attune to it.
Nick put this here. It's called the Mace of Terror. He knew. He fucking knew I would take it.
You're like, ooh, shiny.
I knew you would attune to it.
I mean,
bitch.
honestly,
Do it.
attuning to random attuning to random items has only gone well.
Yeah.
Well,
Words
so
made out
real great.
Vort attuned to the Soul Snatcher chain, and we fixed it within like a session.
Who was this guy before he died? I'll ask her. Ludmilla, who was this guy before he died?
He was just a random thief. You don't know.
He came upon a doorstep, wanted the Ember statue, and outside of that, I do not know.
And you let him in to take it?
Well, you see the result now.
I guess.
We didn't exactly have an interest in stopping him since we knew where we would land him.
But this has happened before.
And so anyway, the tour is to continue. Polaris, if you would like to avoid the chapel, if you would like to avoid the chapel,
I would like to avoid the chapel.
well, the best I can do for you is that we could walk the edges together, so we could reach the staircase.
I'm attuning to it.
Okay.
There's no like other path. There's no like I don't know. There's not like another hall that leads to the same place.
Polaris, just don't touch anything.
Suck it
You'll
up.
be fine.
I'm very sorry, Polaris. This is what I do to avoid the church. Is I just walk through the edge of this corner right here.
All right, fine.
Of the stairway right here, and you can stand right here as we wait for everyone else to finish.
Oh my God, Polaris didn't explode. Look at that.
Yeah, you think Polaris was the vampire with the way she acts about
So
churches.
everybody moves on, and Tarek attunes to the mace. He spends the 6 seconds while everybody moves on.
He
Yeah,
collapses behind us, and it's like a medical emergency, and none of us notice because we all left.
So you're expecting the curse, Tarek, and nothing happens.
The curse is that you now have another voice in your head. Welcome.
I'm collecting them all.
You feel a little hotness on your head though as you start to grow hair. Anyway.
Oh.
No, I'm just
The
kidding.
luscious locks.
Oh, wait.
That would have been the best curse.
That would be the funniest curse. You just grow hair.
No. Yeah, you don't feel anything for now.
Alright, give me the mace.
16th of an inch every second.
The curse makes you suddenly feel a sharp pain in your left arm.
The audible fucking gasp when it's like you start to grow hair.
Everyone was like,
guys may
Terror
continue.
with hair.
So are you gonna go?
Mace.
Is everybody
Alright,
gonna?
let's go.
Oh, right. I'll add that to your inventory. 1 sec.
up the steps.
I need there we go. Come on, guys.
Nick.
He's doing things. He's getting my mace. It's more
So
important. I get this mace.
let's test something. Everybody double click on the arrow.
What
Huh?
arrow?
What arrow?
What arrow?
The up air. Oh, right. There's a wall here. Anyway, when you guys round the corner, double click on the arrow.
It worked for me.
What the fuck?
I
I'm
still
on
don't
a,
see
I'm
it.
on a dark screen.
Oh.
now.
Okay, perfect. So whenever you guys see those arrows, up obviously is going upstairs, down is going downstairs, and it should bring you to another thing that I will give you guys access to see within in a second.
Guys, we can free roam. We don't even need to be together anymore.
Kind of having trouble with the.
Yeah, one sec. I'm adding everybody.
Nick,
Okay.
I, can't
I have
say
a
anything.
torchlight. I should be able to see.
Yeah,
True.
finally.
I have dark vision.
It's not like you can't see. You guys aren't on the fucking.
It's so easy, bro.
Nick, we can't
Nick,
see
I-
anything.
I still don't have my mace, Nick.
1 second, please.
Nick, I had a torch equipped, Nick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nick, I have dark
You know
vision.
that I have dark vision now?
Oh, true.
What the fuck
You-
is that?
You already do. I don't know. What is it?
Where am I?
What is that?
Oh, I'm on top of it.
1 second. Let me give this motherfucker his fucking mace. Where's your?
Where's your token?
Oh, I didn't put my token there. I can't see shit.
Items, Mace of Terror. I have put it into your weapons. There you go. Alrighty, so Ludmilla, you may continue.
Wait, I
Alright.
can't see.
Uh,
Yeah, Tarek doesn't have a token.
What? Where'd you go? I threw you on there.
I've never been able to see.
All right, there you go.
This entire time, blind.
I'm
Oh,
gonna give it a few practice swing. Oh wait, no, I'm not.
Oh, we're in the balcony of the church.
Yeah, so as you enter the balcony, so the creaky landing, the king's balcony. So a sculpted stone railing encloses this long balcony, which overlooks Castle Ravenloft's chapel. 2 ornate thrones stand side by side in the center of the balcony, covered with dust and strung with cobwebs. The thrones face away from the double doors that give access to the balcony, and 2 slumped bodies sit within.
Bodies?
Yeah.
I can't
I-
see everyone.
How fresh are these?
Yeah, they're moving. Every so
Oh.
often, you could see their head kind of turn, and yeah, they remind you of the ghasts that attacked you back in Durst Manor. But they're just kind of chilling. They're just sitting there. This one here, as you guys approach, he was already looking in your
Nick, I
direction.
walked out
as
of the
you guys-
building.
Oh my god.
Oh
He
my
was already
god.
he was already looking in your guys' direction as you guys went up the stairs because the stairs were loud as fuck. They were super creaky. So coming up the stairs, he heard you guys, and he was already facing towards you. But when he saw Ludmilla around the corner, he kind of turned back and didn't give a fuck about you all.
Hey guys, look how fucking sick that is.
Like, I don't know if I'm lagging or if I'm stuck.
Oh,
there
you're
we go.
stuck. There you go.
There we go. I can't see everyone else. Christ.
It's
Oh.
kind of like
I'm
wave,
not actually
wave at these
attacking. I'm
guys as I
just
walk
seeing
past.
what it does.
Hmm?
Oh.
Yeah.
Our tour guide disappeared.
Yes.
How about this? Can you see now?
No, it's just dark. I can't see them.
I
Oh, there we
turned
go.
into a cat.
I see them.
Cool. There you go.
Okay.
Where are we going?
Well, we're right this way. To the King's Hall. This is my favorite hall. Because it
Yeah.
has a photo of Strahd's father. Do not go too far. Admire Strahd's father.
Yeah, so within this 20-foot high hall has a dark vaunted ceiling draped with cobwebs. A low moan seems to travel the length of the corridor as it rises and falls, intonating sadness and despair. Hanging from an iron rod bolted to the eastern wall of the dusty 10-foot square tapestry depicting knights on horseback charging across a battlefield under a blood-red sky. The lead knight rides a black horse and wears a fur-lined black cloak, similar to the ones that you guys are wearing, dark gray armor, and a visored helmet helm shaped like a wolf's head. His sword glows with the light of the sun.
Almost like a
Well,
sunlight
dusty
sword.
in here.
as you have mentioned before. But the tapestry, it is beloved. And there, that is the bright blade, a sword fashioned from the hilt from an elven moonblade and a crystal edge in bloom, with a false radiance of the morning lord, but it broke long ago. However,
Oh, that's it. Where did it break? That's a shame. Where exactly did it break in Barovia?
I'm gonna guess near Berez personally.
it is not to my knowledge where it broke. I only know that it broke.
It is so beloved. Why is it so dusty in here as well?
This is really just not good for Strahd's mental health to be living in this kind of environment.
I do understand your concern, and we are moving on.
I mean, like, why do you think he acts the way he does?
It's the dust.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Baltius?
I mean, you know what I mean.
I mean, I'm sure she knows what we mean.
You know what I mean.
Why would
Yeah,
a madman
we all know
do-
what you mean.
Why would a madman do any of this, Baltius? That's the question you should be asking yourself. It's because he's mad. Why else?
Because he needs to clean his damn house.
I mean, I understand that you are protected, but I don't believe that we are.
You know how much time I spent cleaning my tower in Waterdeep?
Are you? Oh, have you been to Waterdeep? Have you cleaned your house?
I have, yeah.
What? Do you have staff cleaning your house?
No, I did it myself.
What about now?
Oh, I sold that place.
No.
It's a timeshare now.
It's a timeshare now. I don't live there.
What is this timeshare you speak of?
I'll tell you about it later.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, what's a timeshare, Baltius?
I mean,
I'll give you all a presentation later on.
Irina, I know that you feel that you're protected, and I think you're right, but I don't believe we are, so maybe it's best not to encourage the boys.
Sarah, we'll be fine. Don't worry. Strahd wanted to kill us. He'd have killed us already.
And then right out here outside of these beautiful King's Hall is the guard's post.
So the doors open to reveal another set of double doors 10 feet ahead. Between these two doors, a 10-foot wide corridor stretches north and south. And at each end of the hall, floating in the darkness, is a human zombie suspended in shackles. As your eyes lock with theirs, they slowly react, only to fall limp from exhaustion. Zombies? Hired? How long have they been here? Yeah, so you guys enter.
Zombies?
You could just
Tired? God, how
you
long
could-
have these zombies been here?
Since before? Well, I believe they've been here since Strahd turned into a vampire.
What a sad
Who
existence.
were they?
Guards from before?
Is this how he treats his employees?
I suppose I never...
Well, they seem to have done something to him that he deemed worthy of being in a guard's post forever.
I suppose
did
I
what?
never considered Strahd before he was a vampire. Who turned him into a vampire?
That is a good question. That you shall ask yourself.
Oh, right, of course.
Do you keep going?
Yeah, I keep going.
Go. Open the doors into the audience hall. So a dim light from across the courtyard falls into this great hall through the broken glass and iron latticework of a large window in the west wall. A cold wind shrieks through the broken window as arcs of lightning lance from a weeping skies above. Each bolt followed by the crack of thunder.
Do any of you notice what is wrong in this room? In this audience hall?
Here is empty.
The chair's facing the wrong way.
Oh, Stera. See, this is why you are a vampire. Yes.
Is it?
No, but we'll say that it is. Yes. Strahd feels it is inappropriate to have the chair facing towards the audience when there is no audience to rule over. His family, they had conquered Zorovia and Barovia. But when the mist descended upon Barovia, Strahd had conquered and coincide to history, his family's ancestral legacy forsaken and lost. It would have been an arrogance for him to call himself king and rule a kingdom with no one to rule. So he turned the throne to face the wall until he has the subjects in the kingdom to rule.
Pretentious, okay.
Sorry, all the dust.
That was in character.
Say that out loud.
I do apologize for the dust. It has been a while since Cyrus has had other tasks.
I'm sorry.
No,
not
we can
okay.
tell.
Dude,
Why don't you get
right?
the zombies to clean the place up?
Right when she finished explaining all of that, I had a little like message preview pop up from Liz, and it was just hate this fake bitch. It's really good.
It's like she's here in the room with us.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions about the tour?
Where next?
Oh, of course. And now, you see these two staircases? Never go down the left one. Never once. Do not do it. Trust me, you do not want
Sorry, you
to
said
do
go
it.
down the left?
No, it is like the statue. If you go down the left, it is not a good idea.
Oh, how come?
I mean, unless you want to find out like the man in the chapel, I would just go right.
There might be a nice mace down there.
True.
Everybody get on the stairs, please.
Hold on, I have to jot this down.
If you wish to go downstairs.
To prison? Question mark.
Damn you!
Write that down. Write that down.
I went down
Yeah,
the wrong
sorry, I'm
stairs.
furiously mapping over here.
Write that down. Write that down.
I'm in the wrong side.
Yep, gotcha.
There you go. Oh, yeah.
Oh. Oops. I think I froze everybody.
Oh.
Everybody move.
Yeah,
Shit.
it's reloading.
Out of character, do you guys see the door in this place? What do you think's in there?
What door? Where?
Wait, what?
Up in the audience chamber or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh,
in the audience chamber there was a door
to the left or the right?
to the right.
Oh, or do you mean the one directly like cutting through?
No, to the right. It's like right next to the throne.
No, I did not see it.
There's a door there.
It's probably just like a broom closet or something.
Sure.
Are you talking about this openly?
No, I said out of
No,
character.
Out of character.
Okay.
Are they coming down the stairs? I think we're missing a
I don't-
couple.
Yeah, my game is still loading in.
Oh, I meant to be on Ravenloft 3.
One second. I'm just gonna move you guys back and forth. I think Sam
Okay,
broke.
okay.
I'm loading in is all.
There you go. I think you were there for a bit too long.
Okay. I'm back.
Oh, I want to investigate the statue.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do to it?
Look it up and down. It looks like I see the red. I'm assuming feather, fancy looking
Yeah.
mace.
Yeah, stand right there for a second.
I regret my decision.
Tarek, how many maces can you find today?
Eric, I'm gonna need you to roll a DC 14 dexterity save, please.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
Stinky!
Well,
Whale shit.
ooh.
6. Ooh, okay. So you're going to take this full amount of damage.
Oh.
Ow.
Plus 3d6. So you step in front of this suit of armor, and a pressure plate underneath your foot sinks into the ground. As that happens, everybody turns towards you. You can hear the click as the suit of armor steps forward, takes its mace, and bonks you on the head with it.
Nice.
Okay.
As it hits, this loud crack of necrotic bubbling, I guess you can call it, explodes off of Tarek's shoulder as it steps back into its position and takes 16 damage.
What is the damage type?
The 3d6 is so 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 of it is necrotic. 6 and 7 is bludgeoning.
All right, I take 0.
What?
Yeah, that's not true.
Oh.
Joking, yeah. I take 13.
What? Hey, Nick, so there's like a wall right here.
Yeah, it won't let us go back.
Yeah, I'll remember that.
Thanks.
Tarek, what did we say? Now everyone step back.
You didn't tell me the statues would attack me.
Tarek,
I said not to go left.
Tarek, you take a step back and another pressure plate comes underneath you.
Oh my god.
Give me another
Tarek.
save, please.
God, warn me.
Tarek, I did warn you.
Tell me to step back.
Give me another dex save, Tarek.
I'm working on it.
Oh my god. I picked my eyes off you for 1 second. It is like children.
Ooh, sorry, bro. 1 point off of 14. So take another 12 points of damage as this thing takes another step forward and hits you on the head.
Oh my god.
How
Oh,
much
you
of that
said
is
take a
bludgeoning?
step back.
How much of that is bludgeoning?
4 is bludgeoning. The rest
I
is
take 3
necrotic.
less.
So you take
Yeah, so this-
10.
So the thing like comes to life and steps forward, getting into distance of Tarek before hitting him and then stepping back.
Tarek, do
There,
not
just
move.
stop moving.
You told me to step back. You said
Stop
take a step back.
moving.
Don't move, Tarek. Am I able to help Tarek guide him like out of it?
Yes.
Okay.
If you want to, do you want to?
I would like to guide him out of it.
Yeah. The best way for him to get out of this is to jump onto this tile here.
Okay. You see this tile right here.
I don't know.
Tarek?
Are you sure, Pastel?
Tarek,
You said
look
you're
at
only
me.
worth 3 goats.
Tarek, look at me, Tarek. That tile right
Look.
there. You jump on it.
Right, that one?
No.
No, Tarek. DM, can you ping it for me again?
I ponged it for you.
Okay. Right there. You pay attention. If you good. Oh my god. Tarek, I said not to go left.
You said not to go down the left stairs. You didn't say don't go left.
Oh my god, I swear.
We'll
You
carry
don't
on.
mind now, Tarek?
I'm gonna heal myself for 20.
Does he have a visible like cartoon bump on his head?
Yeah. It makes his like 3 hairs extra prominent.
That concludes our tour. If you have any questions,
That's
let
it?
me know.
That was
Yes,
tour?
that was the tour.
Sorry, and so
Remember-
you said that we have free reign, but only of the spots shown on the tour.
Correct. And remember not to touch anything that we did tell you not to touch. And Tarek, I swear to God, if I turn around and you are where I think you are.
Right beside you, ma'am.
Okay.
Strahd
Well,
barely even
don't
has any
touch-
furniture.
Don't touch anything you're not supposed to, and don't go anywhere you're not supposed to. Otherwise, have fun.
So we have
I'll see
free
you
reign of a
later.
castle, but only like the tiniest portion of it.
I'm
What
not
do you mean,
following
tiny
that rule.
portion?
Why
That
would he
is our
say free
castle.
reign then?
Yeah, I really think Strahd meant free reign. He wouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
That's
we're
true.
fine.
He did not put the stipulation of only where we're shown. He just said you can do what you want.
Yeah, that sounds like your rule, not Strahd's rule.
If you would like to test the confines of that rule, you are more than welcome to find out the consequences on your own. But
Well, I
know
mean,
that
I just think we're making such a big deal about communication with Strahd.
Strahd will not hold back. He did warn you.
Well,
But he also said free reign. He's a very direct person.
so hang on, but where's dinner happening then?
Oh, as
Already told us that.
yes, this will be dinner, like in the dining hall.
Is this part of the tour?
That's what I'm. Yeah, like, can I go in there? Is
You
that?
were told. Yes, you may go into the dining hall.
Yeah, see, that wasn't part of the tour though, so I wasn't entirely clear.
I'm like whacking my forehead with my palm.
Esther is like hard looking down this hallway.
So,
Estera?
Tarek, as you open the door, you guys have noticed that the low droning of an organ has started to play recently.
Sarah, go
and
into the dining room.
Dude, Sam, there's a skinny freak looking guy in here for you.
I know, I see him.
And as you open the door, you notice that somebody is playing the organ at a very low tone. He's kind of like warming up to it. But as you're looking at this guy, you notice that you can see the keys that are being played through his body. He's very transparent. And he hears that and he stops and he turns around and he's just like, Lady Ludmilla, I see you have brought. He like looks at all of you and he's just like, I'm so sorry.
No need for formality, Dorothy. It is fine. You may call me Mila in front of them. They are here as Strahd's guests.
He floats up and he starts to float over and he just kind of like goes through the table and he looks at everybody and he's just like, guests? That has not been a thing in a while.
Yes, you're
See,
me.
what did you guys think? Did you show them?
I did show them. I showed them all of your architecture, and they could only talk about the dust.
Oh, thank you so much. And he like outstretches a hand in front of you, Polaris.
Oh, yeah, I'll shake his hand, I guess.
Can you shake his hand?
I
Like,
must.
straight through?
I must know what exactly your favorite part about the architecture was. You see, my favorite tends to be the little details that I put inside, like the gargoyles, for example. You see, sometimes when you look at them in a very specific way, they glint. Did you notice?
I did notice.
That sounds far more up Baltius's alley.
A trick, you see, with mirrors inside of the helmets. It helps catch the light that reflect off of your own bodies, your torches.
That's
You see.
better.
What was your favorite?
Oh, the chapel was really pretty. The stained glass was nice.
That stained glass was not my idea. Religious treasury. I did not touch that part, but the rest was mine.
And that one long hallway.
Yeah, he ignores you now after you said church. And what about you, my lad?
The hallways?
Did it surprise you so?
Did what surprise me?
My masterpiece, of course.
The castle?
Did you not like it?
Well, we only got to see like a small section of it, so
Yeah, it was actually kind of disappointing. I wanted to see more of it, but
Artemis, they got to see the parts that Strahd allows our guests to inhabit.
You say, what did you say? Polaris?
I said it was kind of disappointing that we didn't get to see the rest. I would have loved to.
Oh, okay. So when you said disappointed, his face turned towards you and all of his happiness dropped. But then when you say the rest of your sentence, his happiness comes back and he's just like, oh, of course, there's only so much time in the world to witness it all. I understand that. Ludmilla, were you given instruction not to bring them to the rest?
Yes.
Is that a lie? I want to incite that. Fuck you.
Go ahead.
Are
you inciting Ludmilla?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Is Ludmilla lying?
About being told by Strahd that we could not go anywhere else.
Not lying.
I got a 22, bitch.
we're
not
just
lying.
standing there entertaining
Yeah,
this guy, and he's gonna lean back towards Baltius, be like, "What the fuck is up with this guy?"
She said she wasn't lying, so she is not lying about that.
This guy's a fucking weirdo.
Artemis is eccentric. I have told you all this.
Well, if afterwards, if you all, I probably shouldn't. Anyway,
No.
please come back to me with any of your suggestions for the future. I wish I could do it myself these days, but and you
I
see
do
his
think-
face. His face.
I do think
dropped.
they are right. That we
Oh.
need to clean up your masterpiece.
Oh, of course. It's that now. He just gets depressed all of a sudden as he goes back to the organ.
His mental health is the one that declined when this place was left.
Esther is gonna kind of lean over his shoulder. If you have the blueprints, I would be terribly excited to see them.
Oh yeah, show him that you're mapping. He'll love that.
His face slowly turns towards you. And he's just like, and why would you want that?
What can I say? I have a thing for castles.
Are you trying to steal my work?
No, nothing like that. I just want.
No.
Oh,
You will never ask me that again. Get out. Get out.
Okay.
All of you.
Way to go, Sarah.
Yeah, why'd you ask him
All
that?
right.
No, I don't. I don't.
With
say that.
Artemis, what is wrong with you?
Sarah, fuck's sake.
I cannot believe this. Well, I believe the dining hall is off limits now, thanks to Estera.
What about down this hallway? Is this allowed?
That is off limits.
Oh, what is down there though? I mean, we can probably take a few steps down, right?
No. As you were told early on in the tour, this is a place only for those who have wronged Strahd. But you may now go anywhere else in the castle.
Okay.
Okay, anywhere. Okay, let's go.
If they want to find that out the hard way, they can.
You just said.
I just
Can you
wanted
hear
to pop
me?
into.
He turned the corner.
I just wanted to pop into Irina's
I'm
head for a
getting
minute.
really mixed messages.
I think we're fine. We'll just blame it on her if Strahd catches us.
What is
Esther is like craning her neck to try and see down the
Estera,
hall.
look, if you would like to go,
What's
but
Bort
Strahd
saying
will
to
not
me?
be pleased.
Huh? I just
It
wanted
is
to
your
pop into
choice.
Irina's head.
Oh, Irina's head. Does that mean you break the connection with Polaris?
See,
Yes.
Wait, can I intimidate Estera?
Sure.
Estera, can...
It's not hard. It's not difficult.
watch this roll just be absolutely visible. Oh,
Now that's effective. Extremely. I won't even oppose it.
Estera, you have already crossed a couple of Strahd lines. I do not recommend you go down there, not even on the worst of days.
What? I'm sorry. What lines have I crossed?
Curiosity kills a cat, Estera.
Ah, but I hear satisfaction brings it back.
Vort punches Tarek.
Rightfully.
Huh. Polaris, I have many questions for you.
Oh, for me?
Mhm.
About what?
Where are you from? Where is your lore? I kind of like walk beside her. I'm like right next to her. I have so many questions, and I know the chapel isn't ideal, but it is the only place to sit now. Would you like to join me for a quick conversation?
You can always sit on the
thank you.
floor.
We could just sit here. I don't mind.
Wait, Nick, sorry, where's my elk?
Yeah, where's Pumpkin?
Where is the elk, Nick?
Did you want to follow you up the
Yeah,
up the
last
trail?
session it was meant to have followed us here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's the time,
Yeah,
no?
it followed on the carriage.
Did you want it to wait? Did you want it to wait in the outside, or because there's like a little overhang here in the front doors?
Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, fuck it.
Okay. I'll
Are animals allowed in here?
yeah, sure.
I
bring
think
it
he
in.
was asking
Pumpkin's here.
Ludmilla.
Pumpkin's on
Exactly.
the-
Why would we discriminate? Bring my elk
Oh.
right in the middle.
Yes, your elk make.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
Oh God! It is
god,
not.
your elk is allowed in here. Yes,
It is not that big. Fix it.
Your elk is allowed. Of course, your elk is allowed.
Yeah, good. He was getting a little cold out there.
We wouldn't want that. Oh yes, Polaris. Where were you born?
Oh, I'm not from Barovia.
Of course, yes, that's why I ask. I do not have much recollection of anything outside of Barovia.
Well, but you like don't know anything about anywhere outside of Barovia, right? So like if I throw a city name out there, it's not really gonna mean anything to you.
Faint memories here and there, and like a couple of maps that have come in and out of Barovia. I could try.
Yeah, I mean, well, originally, I was from Neverwinter, but I haven't been there in like a long time. I just kind of hop
Ironically,
around.
it's always winter.
How long, Pilar?
How long since what?
Since you've been in Neverwinter.
Oh, you know, a few years.
2
I
years
thought
is
you were
a
gonna
long
leave it.
time.
Oh, you know.
Do you have family back in Neverwinter?
No, not really.
Are they gone, or do you not talk to them?
I don't talk to them.
Lots of history, no?
Depends.
I do understand that we have just met, so that is not, a topic that we would dive into immediately.
Yeah, you're right.
But what have you learned about the magic of the outside world? Her eyes like brighten up.
I mean, I think that's more like Baltius' thing.
Baltius said he's not interested in magic. He's left it for the physical aspects of life. I am curious about you and your knowledge.
I mean, I'm not like I've always more been like a performer, you know? I'm not so much into the scholarly magic thing.
What about wild magic?
Oh, that's Astera's thing.
Astera likes to. Okay. I've heard rumors of you having affinities for, or an ability to talk to creatures.
I can do that.
What is your favorite creature to talk to? What do they have to say?
Oh, I mean, it depends on it's kind of just like talking to people, you know? I mean, they've all got their own experiences. There's a cool cat that I met, when we were in,
Velaki?
Velaki!
Good lord.
When we were in Velaki, his name was Calico, which is notable because he was a boy.
I don't know these things. Shut up.
Interesting. So you went to Velaki. What did you think of the Velaki people? What are the
Or like Valakians, I guess.
Yeah, don't they have like mages or something? Or like a group of like
No.
Well, we didn't really get to
There's
spend
no
very
groups
much
like that.
time there because Strahd came and destroyed the whole city.
I see.
It was kind of a dick move.
Do you
There
say
wasn't really
that?
like yes.
What is wrong with you?
Rundir is gonna make elk noises in agreement.
Oh my god! These idiots! They're gonna get us all killed!
Yes, so that's unfortunate.
I'm not
See,
really
she
sure why.
agrees.
There wasn't really any like warning or anything. I don't think the people were doing anything. They seemed fine.
So earlier, when I detected thoughts at the brunch table, you seem particularly quiet. Why is that?
I was quiet in my
Eric's
thoughts.
Fucked
Yes,
off
you
by
were.
himself to do and wants uppies.
What's uppies? I don't know. I guess I was just focused on what was I thinking about?
A distracting thought, I would think. No?
In what way? I mean, that was forever ago. I don't really know what I was thinking at a specific time.
Right. You didn't know. Very interesting. I shall let you go and explore as your friends have done. Hopefully not getting into too much trouble.
Did they all leave?
Well,
Yeah,
Tarek
so-
fucked off.
Somebody did, yeah.
Tarek fucked off.
All right, I'm
Puppies.
gonna go with Vort.
I
Well,
appreciate the
we're-
conversation.
Uh-huh.
Vort's hanging out to talk to Irina. I'm hanging out because I want Nick to tell me what role I should do here. I don't know what Baltius is.
I don't want to split the party, so I'm gonna stick around.
Yeah, so let's gather things. So, Pastel, did you want Ludmilla to stick with any of them, or did you want to go back to your room?
I think she would stick, just out of pure curiosity, with Polaris and Vort.
Got it.
Makes
I
sense.
can't move Rundir, so well I can't see Rundir, so I can't swap to it. Rundir is gonna follow Ludmilla.
How about now?
Oh, I can, yeah. Okay. No. See, when I click on Rundir, I then can't see myself. Can't see Tarek.
It's because they're in different rooms. You have
'Cause they're in
to,
different
have
rooms.
them
I can't-
selected.
Yeah, I can only select one or the other.
Let me see. Vision ray. Actually, I don't know how to have you have both.
Just say Rundir is beside Ludmilla as much as it can be.
Wait, can you? Okay. Okay, cool. So now, can you control yourself now, or
No, I'm still in Rundir.
well, no?
Can you switch?
No, I don't think I can.
There has to be a way for you to go between the two.
Yeah, I would think like maybe like name creatures and like having both of them. No?
Oh wait, did that do it? Okay, maybe I can do it. Okay, I can do it.
You just have to, yeah, just gotta select
Whenever I
everything.
highlight, yeah,
Yeah, just select everything. Okay.
it's a little
cool.
jank, but it works.
Yeah, I should provide you vision though. Link enter data.
But see, when I actually select my Tarek, I can only see Tarek. But see, when I like select everything, I can see
Yeah.
them both.
Oh, because it doesn't have fucking vision. That's there. What about now?
That
Oh.
seems to do it, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't care. Cool. Anyway. Okay. So. Oh, then you move both of yourselves. What the fuck? Yeah, don't do that. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Just control.
This
Just
is
control. Just control yourself.
Just know that Rundir's following Ludmilla.
Actually, here, let's do this. Big Tarek.
Fake Tarek.
Big Tarek.
Big Tarek underneath Rundir.
It's big
You-
Tarek Rundir.
You are Rune Deer now. There you go.
Oh my god.
So now you should see both, right?
It's same thing, but I can do it without selecting.
Oh my
It-
god.
It seems better.
No, don't care. Anyway.
Just Rundir's following Ludmilla.
So Valinder is going to follow Ludmilla, who's going to follow Polaris and Vort. Cool. Astera, you are with Irina and Baltius. What do you need from me?
I just want to know what you want me to roll. I'm trying to, I guess, check for traps or like perceive down this hall. Like, do I
Yeah.
hear anything? Do I see like pressure plates or something?
Yeah, if you want to check for traps, give me a perception. And Tarek, you have fucked off all the way over there. Did you want to go upstairs?
I'm going upstairs.
Okay. You are
what does
going.
this
Wait,
do?
you're going upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get rid of this wall since you can see it. Damn it. There you go. Cool. So now you should be able to open
Do
that.
I burn my inspo here? Actually, hold on.
So go ahead and double click on the arrows.
Oh yeah. Oh, easy.
Yeah, and then
Oh,
Wait.
and then just go back to where
yeah, I'm gonna move you
I'm
the
right
actual
now.
entrance.
I'm gonna expend my Tides of Chaos on that. Is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, stop right there. Okay, so Tarek goes upstairs, and Astera, you've critted. There are no traps down this hallway. But there are two ways to go. It is a spiral staircase that descends and ascends. It descends this way, and it ascends this way.
Gotcha.
Ludmilla, you are following Polaris and Vort. What are you guys doing talking over here? Ludmilla, you have this stag standing behind you in the hallway.
I think I understand how both of you feel with me looming behind you.
Huh? What?
The
She's
elk.
talking about the elk.
Oh.
Look, I understand that I am a vampire and that has connotations of its own, but I would like to get to know you.
Who, me or
I
Vort?
mean,
Both of you.
Astera's a vampire, and I don't have a problem with her.
Yeah, that's true.
Fair. Yes, but I am married to Strahd.
Yeah, we do kind of have a problem with him.
Look, as long as you don't start calling me dog or anything like that, we're not gonna have an issue.
I promise not to.
Good. Then we'll be fine.
Anastasia, in her letters, only referred to you as that, so I do apologize.
We're still kind of working that out, you know. She doesn't want to admit that, like, me and Polaris kind of, like, saved her fucking life and shit, but, you know.
How did you save her life again?
Well, there were these, wolves while she was dragging me around with her.
No.
They were werewolves, and then they started attacking, and she was getting beat up pretty bad, but I started helping, and then that's when the body swap thing happened. And then
suddenly I was Vort. I was there, and there were wolves. So I killed the rest of the wolves.
yeah.
The body
And then
swap, of course.
And then I came back into my body, and then all the wolves were dead, and I immediately took credit for it and told Anastasia that she'd probably be dead if I wasn't there.
Do you always body swap? Is this like a common thing?
No.
No, it was
just
just
one
like
time.
Yeah, it was just a one-time thing.
Why did you body swap? Is someone else cause it?
Astera?
Ah. With
Sorry?
wild magic?
Yeah.
Did you learn new things about each other?
You could say that.
Could you see her memories? Could you see his memories?
No.
Oh.
But I could use a lot of his, like, abilities.
Oh. Some muscle memory, no?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh. And these wolves, they... Thank you for saving Anastasia. To the both of you.
I mean...
Do you and her are close? Or...
Yes, she is like... This sounds weird. She is like a little sister.
Sister-wise.
Sister-wife!
Nick, while we're talking, I'm gonna pop into Irina's head.
Okay.
I was about to remind you because I thought you forgot for a second.
Oh no, I didn't forget.
Or how many
Irina, just checking in on you. How you doing over there?
Yeah, and Irina talks back and she says something, but we're gonna pop over to Tarek real quick before that happens.
Hell yeah.
So Tarek, you get to the top of the steps, and
Like knock something over.
the ghast is looking right at you when you get there, and it's already ready to attack you, and it does.
What?
I'm gonna need you to roll initiative, please, buddy.
What?
Oh my god. He's
Yeah,
fucking shorting out,
so
bro.
you get there around the corner. I need you to roll initiative. I'm gonna add you to the thing.
There we go.
here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Tarek can't follow the simple rules of Castle Ravenloft, and it shows in his HP bar.
I am going where I was allowed to go.
Oh wait, your HP got reset. You better fix it.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah.
healed myself.
Yeah, he healed.
You healed yourself? I missed
Yes,
that.
he has 35 HP. He's not full.
Okay.
So, so this one reacts first. It's gonna stand up. It's the one that saw you coming up, and it's going to run right at you, and it's gonna swipe at you. So here's the first attack.
Even though he's wearing the shit he's supposed to be wearing?
Yep.
This is fucked.
What's the
In the place I'm allowed to go?
That's fucked, dude.
Yeah, turn to find.
Dirty.
Okay, so here's his first attack.
Just so you know, I'm also not on this battle map. Or like,
No.
I'm down with everyone else.
Go.
And I no longer have Ravenloft 4.
Yeah, 1 second.
Which
And
your
delete.
Tarek's sword echoing down the hallway.
You should be able to see yourself over there now.
Yeah, I can see it. Yep. There you go.
Okay, cool. So nobody else can see anything for a quick second. This thing is going to swipe at you. I believe a 19 hits. No, it doesn't. Never
Nope,
mind.
not even close. But I'm gonna use my reaction.
Okay.
Wait, not even
Two.
close.
Yeah, he's at like a 24 or something now, isn't he?
No,
It's 20.
24.
It's 22.
Fuck. What was it
Oh,
you
he
gave
got-
me?
He got his 2 back.
No, his 2 made it 24, so now he's at.
Uh,
What was the reaction you gave me? I can't find it. Is it not if they missed, I take an attack on them?
That was why Nick
There-
stripped 2 away, was because 24 was too crazy.
There's
Oh.
Hellish Rebuke. You have that now, but then there's
All
also.
right. This is it. Yes, Soul of Vengeance.
Yeah.
So I take an attack on them.
What's a stare?
Okay.
It's like 10.
So you pull your mace out.
What?
What's
Tarek,
a
when
stare?
you-
Like 10?
AC.
Wow, who did I use my mace?
It's
Oh.
12 without mage armor and 15 with.
What do you take out?
My longsword.
Which actually I do have
Because
mage
my
armor
longsword is my hex blade still.
because it hasn't been 8 hours since she cast it right before dinner yet, so that's still going on.
Yeah. So you take your mace out, and I'm gonna need you to roll a Constitution save, please, or Wisdom saving throw, please.
Damn.
Even though I took my sword out?
Yeah, you thought you took your sword out, but something compelled you to take your mace out, buddy.
Oh, that's the curse. You can only use the mace.
Wisdom?
Yes. DC 15.
That's not wisdom. Fuck. Wisdom, saving throw. I'm gonna fail this one. I gotta fail it eventually.
Yeah, you're fine. So yeah, so you are compelled to take out your mace. And when you do take it out, one of the charges of its ability goes off. And you could feel it almost affect you in some sort of way, but you resist it. And now you're able to use your reaction. So go ahead and do that.
Oh, this is set up weird. I can't attack with it properly. Let me do this. There we go.
Yeah. Oh my god, and then you crit him. Nice. I believe it's just a normal mace, so it's 2d6, yeah. Nice, 11 damage.
And I'm gonna Shemite.
Oh god.
When you're deep in a dark dungeon and the cleric's down and dying.
I need to sort. I need to get everything fucking quick sorted.
You've taken
Damage.
all the potions you had left. Ooh, those dice so bright.
So it's gonna be 4d8 because you crit. So those dice double as well. So give me another 2d8.
Yeah, just click it again.
Dice so bright. Yo!
Nice. So you deal 22, 25 points of damage to this.
Does
thing.
it melt?
No, but it's
Oh my
not looking
God.
too good. It's still alive. It's gonna pivot around you, and it's gonna use its second attack to try and bite you. 19 still does not hit. Cool. And then his buddy is going. Oh no, then it's your turn.
Oh, John, you're so cute. Look at you.
Oh, at the start of your turn, this thing fucking reeks. I need you to give me a DC 10 Constitution save.
Oh, right, I forgot about that.
What is the downside of this again? It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Nice. You resist it.
Right, this is a bonus action. Divine Favor.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna attack with my weapon. Oh my god, everything's in different places now. This is the mace.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can sort them.
I do, yeah, it's just because I just got the mace.
11 does not hit.
Is it worth using inspo here?
I
Probably
mean, are
not.
you going to die if you don't?
I don't think so. I'm
I
not
would-
sure. I don't know how strong these are.
I would
Just gonna
save
ignore
it for, yeah.
Oh, second one hits. Give me damage. Oh, 7 damage. Cool. He's not dead,
Plus
but he's super weak.
1d4.
Oh, yep. Deal. Oh, you gotta roll well. Roll a 4, you kill it. Oh, there it is. Nice. So this one dies. What does it look like as you kill it?
I fucking smack it with my evil mace. This holy blinding light, finishing it off.
Nice. And as that happens, you are free to move.
Evil and
Right.
holy in
How
the
big
same
of a drop is
sentence?
this?
It is 50 feet.
Oh, let's not do that. Let's not. Let's not do that.
Quickest nope I've ever heard.
I am going to run down the stairs, I think.
Okay.
Is this an action?
Running? Moving? Yeah. I mean, it's just
No,
part
no,
of movement.
this. This doesn't specify it's an action, does it?
What does?
You can use an action. It does. It says action, yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna go downstairs as far as I can go.
Cool. So you start to run, and you get midway down the hallway before the thing chases you. So you already used your actions, so it's gonna get right behind you down the hallway. The hallway
Reindeer is gonna dash towards me.
Okay. So popping back over to the rest of the party. Vort, you have popped into Arena's head, and she's like, "What, Vort? What was it?"
Just checking in on you. See how you doing.
I mean, are we sure we're going to be able to get out of here? That is my only concern.
We're kind of feeling this out right now, Irina. You know, sometimes you don't really have a plan. You just gotta kind of roll with the punches, you know?
I understand that, and I understand this was the trade-off we made for your life, but just willingly coming here, it just doesn't feel right, you know?
She's like, your life's not worth it.
Look. I get it. Just try and stay calm. We'll be all right. Stick to Astera. She seems like she's kind of taking things easy a little bit. I know you two aren't really getting along right now, but just go easy on her.
Yeah, I wonder why they're not getting
I know
along
I can't.
right
I
now,
know I
but-
can't hear you guys, but I'm here to mediate.
I don't want him to come back, and I don't need Astera there.
Look, all I'm saying is you're gonna want someone beside you, like the whole time and everything like that. So just stick close to her. Me and Polaris are distracting Ludmilla right now, so.
I'll stick close to Baltius, not her.
Okay. Anyways, back to our conversation with Ludmilla. Yeah, it's that time that we swapped bodies.
So you open
Yes,
this
of
door down
course.
here? Astera?
Yes.
What did you want to
Astera,
do?
I don't know about that.
You cracking it open? Or you just busting it down? What are you doing?
I'm opening it. I'm not gonna cross the threshold at first, though.
Let's stand back.
I'm taking the temperature.
Okay. He doesn't really notice you open the door. He's playing an organ right now.
Is he playing the song?
Of
Yes.
course, he's playing the song.
He's playing the song that you guys are hearing right now. Yeah, that's what it sounds
Oh.
like. There you go. It's a pretty
Is he
creepy
singing
organ.
this?
You know? Yes, that's him. Yeah.
Oh my god, you got a beautiful voice.
Excuse me, I just, if you give me just a moment to explain myself, I promise I'm not trying to, do anything nefarious.
Roll me a persuasion check.
I'm good at those.
I'm gonna say DC 14.
Damn.
Oh, hold on.
Damn.
Hold on. Hold on.
I'm so good at those.
I'm good at those.
I'm good at those, bro. Watch me roll another fucking 3.
Oh, Yeah, I'll burn my inspo on this. How's a 28?
I'm good at those. I'm
How's
good
a
at
28?
Oh my god, your third crit today.
I am so good at those.
How's my 28?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, so he stops. Boop. He's like, what?
I can't
Why
move.
did you need the plans?
I can't move.
Oh, right.
Way to shut the door behind me. Way to come up to him. I'm gonna. Actually, I'm gonna message him. Yeah.
You're gonna message
Him
me?
with
Oh, okay.
finger guns.
Does this work on? I'm feeling it is targeted beyond the barrier.
It's a creature.
Is it?
It's a creature.
I guess it is. Sure. What do you say?
I am truly just looking to and then she'll pull out the map that she is like kind of crudely drawn that ends in like her little question mark in a spiral. I'm really just looking for directions to the prison. The bad place? I don't know what they call it.
He deeply sighs and he's just like, if you are looking for the prison, it is down the steps, the spiral steps, 40 feet. That'll bring you to the first basement floor, and then the second basement floor. If you continue going down those steps, you will take a left down the hallway, and then wait.
Man doesn't think.
Wait.
He's got to think real hard about it.
I'm looking at the map. Shut up. Shut up. Wait. So he's just like, so you're going to go down the spiral staircase, continue going down until you reach a hallway that leads into some water. Then you'll take a left and a right. Both sides will be the prisons. Is that all you needed? I do not know why you would ask for the plans. Those are sacred for any architect worth his salt.
Right, I apologize for that. It's architecture's not really my profession.
That is clear. That is clear. I saw it in your eyes. You had no faith.
Right. Well, I did enjoy the gargoyles that you pointed out.
Of course. Some of my finest work. I carved them myself, some of them. The others I had to leave to my apprentice. I wonder if he's still alive. Probably not. Is that all you wanted?
She's gonna like show him the map that she scribbled while he was giving directions and be like, just could you just verify that this is accurate?
He tries to swipe it out of your hand, but his arm goes through it.
He's like holding it out so he can look.
So it's just covered in crystallized what is it called? Not yeah, ectoplasm. Yeah, that's what it is. It's just like crystallized ectoplasm just covers the sheet. And he's just like, get that out of my sight. Disgusting. You do well to work on your line work there. And he turns back towards the Gorgon.
But is that accurate?
He like turns back again and he's just like, I suppose for an amateur.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add crude map to prison Ravenloft to my inventory if that's okay with you.
Are you actually writing this somewhere?
Yeah.
Show it to me. I'll see if he is actually correct.
I really just wrote the directions and I was gonna go back and re-listen to this and write it nicer, but
yeah. So Yeah, he said down the spiral, one floor.
Yeah,
then a
no,
second
I'm
floor.
sending what I have.
Yeah, okay. I'll let you know if it's actually accurate. Anyway, Baltius gets tackled down the steps. Or not
Tackled
Baltius.
down the
Sarah,
steps. Oh,
Sarah gets tackled down the steps.
I want Rude there dashing to the bottom section with me.
Yeah. So let's have that be the last thing we see for the session.
Oh my god.
So at the end of this, we just get the gas. We can hear it on the tails of Tarek as it reaches the steps where he is, and it's gonna use its bonus action to try to push you down the steps. and that's let's see if it succeeds. Give me an opposing strength, or I guess athletics. Yeah, opposing athletics. As it tries to push you. Beat at 15. Oh.
Is it worse than smoke? How big are the steps?
So it's only one flight, so you're only technically gonna fall because it curves around, so you're only gonna fall like 10 feet.
Tarek, it'll make for a better final shot of the campaign if you fail this job.
Fuck it. Let me fall.
Okay. So yeah, that's the last thing we see is the gas push you down some steps. As you as you reach the bottom. And there you go. That's the tour session. Congratulations, guys. You made it in.
We completed his tour puzzle.
It was a tour puzzle, yes. Yes.
Fuck. Oh yeah, you can go anywhere. Yeah, anywhere in the tour. I go to somewhere we went in the tour and get fucking attacked.
Did you miss the part where it only didn't attack you because Ludmilla was the first thing it saw?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, okay, well. Sounds like you
Well,
should
it's fine. I'm gonna fucking kill it.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, take this much damage, bitch. Boom. Before I forget. 3.
Is it blunt? Take 0.
True. Fuck.
Your armor is just all like banged up.
Yeah. Oh god. There you go. Well, you guys saw but a small fraction of this fucking castle.
Yeah, this is cool so far.
Yeah, this castle is big, and setting up all those transitions between the floors is annoying. When I first read this book, I had to reread this entire castle multiple times just to understand what the fuck was happening. So
Yeah.
that is why I needed an extra week to prepare it. But
Well, I need you to read better.
Oh my god. Thank you for preparing the castle for us, Dan.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh my god, thank you.
I'd be
Would you
more
like to
thankful
be-
if I didn't get shoved down the stairs.
You know,
at the
I think I have an open pastel. Would you like to replace Danny?
No, I want to see how Tarek falls down the stairs.
Again, yeah. Got another flight to go, motherfucker.
end. I took 0.
The next one?
I just had
The
to
next
roll.
one will stump you for sure.
Yeah, true. It wasn't a fucking puzzle.